And welcome back to Nat19, Tomb of Annihilation, session 9 or 8. No, 8. 8. Did it.
8.
I did it.
You did it.
Good
I'm
job,
proud of you.
me. Thank you. Who wants to... Alright. Izzy. You wanna... Actually, before we get to recaps, I'm gonna show off a thing that got done, finally.
Oh, I should bring up the thing then. One sec while I... I'm gonna skip us straight to... Look, chat. Look at our new... Well, not chat. Look, people on the watchback at our new UI. It's not really UI.
Hooray!
It's just something UI. New overlay. All right, where's
That's it.
And there. Now we're in.
Yeah.
If you want to share it,
Alright.
you share it.
Yeah. And here, I commissioned some art a while back ago of the characters, and I just got the picture for Lily, and boom, there she is.
What a nice 2 cards and a loading thing.
Well,
Beautiful!
Lily's so pretty. Look at
she's so cute.
just look at all that loading
Look at
she's
it.
doing.
It's perfect. I love it. I love it.
There
One
it is.
day
There
it'll
it is. I'm gonna make you smaller. I'm not gonna make you small. So buddy,
Yes.
I'll
What's
have a
that?
talk with you at some point about something you're doing that I learned not to do.
Okay.
Big pictures.
Yeah. It was even bigger before. So I shrunk it. I didn't know what the appropriate size was.
I
so.
recommend always for character images. I find that like 900 pixels tall tends to be a good place to stop.
Fair. All right. Well, I'll deal with that at a future date when I
can't
get the
reach
next art thing.
There we go. Now I can shrink it. Ah!
All right. All right.
That's Lily.
Appropriately enough, Izzy, give us a recap. What happened last time?
Okay, let's see if I can remember all the shit we did. Okay, so we got to the temple that was like surrounded by a hedge maze.
Was
And,
it though?
I mean, ostensibly, but not in practice. We like took 2 steps in there, and was it just Avelios's passive perception, or was that an active roll?
So, if I recall correctly, not to steal the recap, that Buddy rolled for a random event at the start of the maze, which became a shortcut inward, which Avelios's passive perception just made him lock onto.
Yeah.
Right.
I rolled a nat 20 on that table.
Yep.
So took like 2 steps in, and like the secret entrance was like a straight line from the entrance to the secret entrance. Like you could see it from there. So immediately bypassed that entire thing, which from my understanding was supposed to loop around like the entirety of this giant temple.
It was.
Should we someday go back and do it just because?
I feel like we should, if only because it would be fun.
We're like 25 days away.
Yep.
I feel like in memory of Ox, like we went there to like do his adventurous thing and then solved it in the least adventurous way possible.
Yeah, a really critical path.
God rest his soul.
Yeah, that's right. That was the temple that Ox's map led to.
It's true.
So that place was Ox's character arc.
Short, but vaguely satisfying.
Yeah. I wonder if he would have been disappointed if he had lived to see it. But anyway, so we got through that fairly easily. And turns out that the temple was surrounded by, what was it, the Grung?
Yes.
Yeah, the frog people called the Grung. And couldn't really understand them, but they led us to the temple to meet up with their leader. And through the leader's translator, said that they were trying to perform a ritual to summon their frog god. I can't remember their name.
Nang Nang.
Nang Nang.
Nang Nang. They're trying to summon Nang Nang so that their king could plow her and make lots of babies. Because I guess they were having a problem with that. But they needed us to make sure that no undead killed everybody during the ritual.
They weren't having a problem with
That's
it.
what they said, anyways.
They weren't having a problem with, like, birthing new babies. He just wanted, you know, he just wanted to make a goddess.
Oh yes, Chase, you missed me catfishing a Frog King.
The real treasure was the Frog Kings we deceived along the way.
Yeah. But yeah, agreed to do that. We were going to go set up for that, but then the translator talked to us saying, yeah, I don't think that's actually going to work, but could you help me fool the king into thinking that it worked? She gave us a magic item that would allow us to paint things on the ground or any surface really, and make it into a three-dimensional but otherwise like non-living, non-magical object. So, long story short, we decided to use those paints to make a rough approximation of Nang Nang, surrounded with like fog and stuff, and use like thaumaturgy to create like a booming voice, while Veloci spoke for it and catfished the hell out of the king.
It was basically a lot of like, hello, I am your goddess, and I totally want to get down, but my schedule is just so full right now, so like, maybe when works for you. Does after you die work for you? That works for me.
You know what, we'll sort it out. We'll test.
It was really gross.
It was!
Some implications.
Oh, I said some gross things.
You said
As
some
that
gross
frog. We said some gross things
things. Together.
together. Holds hand.
And, God. Before it got too carried away, I was like, all right, peace out. Moonbeam to destroy the fucking statue surrounded by a darkness sphere.
To make it look like she just fucking teleported into space.
Yeah. I must return to my people.
The frog god lives in space.
And surprisingly, they kind of just bought it. And, we left, and then...
There's a couple
Was
more
there-
things.
Oh, sorry, what?
There's a couple more things that happened.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, the only other thing I'm remembering, like, as a big thing was the stuff near the end with, where the giant showed up. Was there anything before
There was a
that?
thing before.
Yes.
I forgot.
We met up with Azaka, and Azaka had lost
Right.
our prisoner.
That's true.
Right. Yeah, why don't you guys just tell it? Since
So we met up with Azaka, and Azaka had lost our prisoner.
that's the story.
Basically,
That's it.
Chick McDickbutt got away from her and beat her up a little bit, but it's Azaka, so like, you know, you can't kill her. She's literally indestructible. Like, it's in her mechanics. She has a feature called indestructible.
It's true.
That's another feature she has right under it. It's true. And then, but we did find her. She got away. And then we moved on for a while, and we bumped into the ice giant, who we are currently still dealing with.
Yeah, it's still like still. I think it's still the night shift.
Did we also? Because I believe in the recap that I got, did that ice giant reveal their motives or interests?
They want the ring of winter, like everybody seems to. At this point, I'm starting to suspect that the ring of winter is actually the soulmonger. Given how apparently important it is.
It seems like it might be way more powerful than the soulmonger sometimes.
It is known also as MacGuffin's band.
It possesses the ancient godly power of Big B's hand, but ice!
Yeah, they seem to want to use it to freeze the planet so that they can be comfortable wherever.
It's actually
You
like
have no
the
idea how
campaign
bad
2
that
hook that
solution
Buddy's
is.
building up to.
It's actually it was a campaign hook from Storm King's Thunder, I believe.
Is it normally part of this campaign, or did you throw it in there?
It's normally part of this campaign, but it is a direct tie into
Between
Storm
the two,
King's
yeah.
Thunder as well.
Oh, okay, that's neat.
They're sort of just locked into each other, yeah.
Well, that's cool. Like
I think this happens at the same time as Storm King's Thunder,
Quote,
but
unquote.
I'd have to double check that.
Okay. But yeah, that's where we are. And also, just Chase, I don't know if it was brought up to you, but to hide our friend Artis, I used some of the paint to paint basically a bunker and trap door into existence to hide him in under the tent until this ice giant fucks off.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
And
She's
first
real
watch.
nice, though.
Yeah, first watch was Lily and Veloci, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys met the and now it is Lily and Blake's watch.
Because Veloci went and like pretended to try to wake everyone up, and then hid them, and then was like, "Hey, fucking Blake, why don't you get out there? You got a friend. Why don't you talk to him?"
Yeah.
So at this point, I think we're just like sitting on a log, staring silently at this frost giant that we don't know what to do with.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to tell you that the voices in my
She's
head
just,
stopped one
she's
day.
just
They
up.
never did.
And just having a conversation with you guys. Just, mhm. So
Yeah.
that's where we left off.
I'm asleep. I'm not part of this conversation.
It's true.
Did the frost giant go to sleep?
Um.
I think she did.
Yeah, I think she said she's like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to catch some Z's. You guys have a good night now.
Yeah. We'll do.
All right. She sort of just lays down in the middle of your camp, and turns away from you.
It's gonna be real hard to watch other stuff than the giant.
Yeah. She seems nice, though.
I mean,
I mean, she seems to kind of have it out for our friends, so we'll get her.
I mean, plus you don't seem too keen on keeping the world the temperature it is, which I feel like lots of the world may be supposed to stay the way it's at.
I mean, maybe we could talk to her. Maybe like, we could figure out a way for her to not do that.
Sure. I mean, we could convince her, but then it sounds like she's got a lot of friends back where she came from that might not be too convinced.
I assume you guys are like whispering.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Stage
What?
whispering.
That was my stage scream.
I'm just putting it out there so it can be stated that you guys are whispering.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me. That's how well
Seems
I
to me
whisper.
she wants to have the world reduced to a temperature we might not much like.
I whispered.
Into the giant's ear.
Whisper.
Yeah.
That's about how well
I don't think she'd
whisper.
like hearing that. What? I didn't mention that we got the ring in that tent.
Oh my god, no. Yeah, so like, so then what do we do? Like,
I mean, maybe leave if she's asleep.
that could work. We could leave.
I mean, I don't think some of us are gonna get out fully silent. Myself being one of them.
Do I have a thing for that? I don't know. I don't think I do. No, I don't think so.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, that seems like that might be for the best. I'll, should we tell the others? Like, should we go now, or?
Yeah, I feel like that might be in our best interest.
I mean, to be fair, the thing that she wants is hidden in a otherwise non-existent underground thing. It's not
You're asleep.
like...
You shut up.
I'm asleep, you're right.
I'm like 11, and I think the best thing to do is to run headlong into the jungle.
Can you dream more quietly?
Alright, I'll just go off and have dreams. Meanwhile, in Veloci's head.
Scream dream.
Skadream.
Hey,
Alright,
Skadream.
Blake's probably gonna just hang out right here. Cause moving around quietly is not exactly the thing he's best at. So, Lily can go inform the rest of the group and figure out a plan.
Okay, I'll go sneak away. I sneak away.
Roll me stealth. So as you, where are you trying to sneak off to? Like into the tent or something?
Yeah, just toward the tents.
Okay. So you're trying to sneak off into the tents, and you hear off in the direction of the frost giant. You know, I wasn't actually asleep.
Okay. Well, I wasn't being secretive. You want to hear my opinion? I'll tell you.
She starts getting up.
I don't go for the sword. I'm just like hanging out, sitting out on the log.
You what do you mean you weren't asleep?
I was staying awake just in case one of you guys tried to attack me or something.
Oh, you don't
man.
trust us?
And now you're attacking my feelings.
Well, hey, just because we don't agree, don't mean we can't be friendly.
Exactly.
I don't personally want what you want, but that don't make us enemies.
She leans down, gets her face very close to yours. Do you know Artist Simber?
Do I know Artist Simber?
Do
That
you
question?
know Artist Simber?
Hmm. If I did, what would that have to do with anything?
If you do, then I might have to have a conversation with you about his whereabouts.
All right, let's go talk, but not here.
She, what does she have? Hold on. She picks up her great axe, which, like, the blade is probably just about, like, as tall as Lily is. Slings it over her shoulder. All right.
All right, I'm gonna reach over to my hip where I have my sword. I'm gonna unbuckle it from my hip. I'm gonna, like, staring at her, making eye contact, drop it to my side. Like, I ain't looking for a fight, just looking to talk. But let's go.
I'm also looking to talk. Lead the way.
All right, and I'm gonna start walking off a little deeper into the forest.
All right, I'll follow.
Oh.
All right.
So
She's following you.
All right. So as we're walking, I'm gonna kind of go. So, why exactly you need the temperature to be much colder than this? As far as I can tell, it's hot as a dickens, but you seem to be just fine so far.
Well, as my captain put it, it'll bring about the age of everlasting ice. At least the ring will. So, You know, which is a frost giant's dream.
Well, could you go on about that? Like, what do you get out of it? I'm a little ignorant.
I
when it
get a
comes to
much
the
more
ways of frost
comfortable
giants.
world to live in. That's what I get out of it.
But I mean, like, there are other places that are cold, right? So I
Yes.
hear.
But we want to freeze over the world so we could go anywhere. Like
But
here.
I mean, if everything's cold, then everywhere looks the same. What's even the point? You can just stay the same place, and it's kind of the same.
I mean, we want to. I think. Well, it's not really my goal. It's our Jarl's. So,
I get
and
you.
I trust my Jarl.
That's fair. Is he your family?
He's not my family, but he may as well be. He's a very strong leader.
I get that. I get where you're coming from. Well, has he ever talked about what you guys get other than a more comfortable living situation if the whole world were colder?
Well, if we could go anywhere we want, we could conquer more land and whatnot.
Sure. Well, how cold you talking? How cold you
Like-
gonna get, do you think?
Like, at least a couple feet of snow everywhere. You know, the cold breeze is hitting you all the time. Oh, it's great.
That's fair. I've lived through some similar stuff back home. I know when I get to a temperature I like as well. But as far as that goes, there's a whole lot of people out there that probably pass away should you do that.
Yeah, that would be sad.
There's a whole lot out here that needs greens in order to live, especially livestock and animals and people too. So if you were to make it that cold, probably wouldn't be much left to conquer.
The
That's
forest
fine.
would
We could
die.
move anywhere. We could move
Yeah,
anywhere
but-
then, really.
Sure, but if you want to conquer stuff, why kill it? What's left?
Plenty of things that can live out in the cold. That are edible and whatnot.
Like a frost giant? I don't know much would live if you did that.
We could eat,
What's worth keeping's probably already cold. The places that'd stay just fine if it were that cold might even get colder if you did that. And then even anything that could stay alive would pass away.
I'm sure the Jarl could figure it out.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, where... Do you know where Artisimber is or not?
I mean, I know you want him, but I just don't want to give him to you, if that makes sense.
We're sorry.
I got
Is he in the-
back home. My family lives on a farm. If you were to do that, I'd be signing my own family's death warrant. And
Is he
it'd
in
be
the
no
camp?
different. Well, hear me out. Be no different than if I wanted to make the whole world hot just to kill all the frost giants. You'd
Well.
understand if you tried to stop me from doing that. So
I
I gotta
would.
stop you from doing this.
What was your name again?
My name's Blake.
Blake. Well, sort of shifts her hand on her great axe. I really don't want to have to resort to violence, but I'm gonna need you to tell me where he is.
Well, I don't mean to get involved in no violence, but if I do know where he is, and you kill me, then you won't know where he is either.
I won't kill you. I'll just, hurt you a bunch.
And you think that hurting me will get you what you want?
Couldn't hurt to try.
Well, I mean, it hurt me, by definition.
It would not hurt me. If you're-
And you honestly feel that hurting me is the best way to get what you want?
I didn't
Well,
realize
if you
we were
could just
playing
tell
out of
me,
tail.
then I won't have to hurt you.
But
Well,
then
as
you'll
we-
hurt artists.
I won't hurt him. I'll just make him give me the ring.
I mean, I don't think he's just gonna give it to you.
Well, if he doesn't want to give it to me willingly, then I'll just take it then.
I think we're at an impasse. You do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yup. Lily,
Yeah.
roll me athletics or acrobatics to dodge her massive hand reaching towards you.
Ah, shit. Athletics or acrobatics? It's probably gonna.
I enjoy the juxtaposition of the level this conversation is at, and then just cut to like Type Moon, where it's like, yeah, if we don't complete what we're trying to do, then like the world might be culled from the timelines that determine what future this world will move into. This one, do you really want to hurt people? I mean, really?
Oh dear.
I don't think
I'm
you
not.
really
Are you
want
gonna
her.
kill me? I'm just gonna hurt you a bunch. Is that really what your heart tells you want to do?
Are you sure?
Hurting people is bad.
Can you all see the thing that I put in there?
I see a 20.
The 20. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
So
Just wanted to test that out. The massive hand, like blinding speed, just grabs you, Lily, and brings you up into the air.
Ah!
I suggest you tell me where he is now. And her grip starts getting tighter around you, Lily.
Eh.
I think I know the answer, but I want to check anyways. You guys like removed yourself from the camp well enough that we probably couldn't hear minor disturbances, right?
Yeah.
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 So I can't see any way that we'd be able to get in there to help.
One of you tell me where he is.
Let's see here. Going to does teleportation remove grappling?
Is it the Misty Step spell?
Yes.
Yeah, it will. As long as you have, I'm pretty sure Misty Step, you only need to use the verbal component.
Check-in. Yep, verbal only.
Yep, she's not covering your mouth, so you can still say the spell.
Not sure what the verbal component for that would be. It's like, bam!
You teleport out of her hand. What the? She brings out a great axe. Tell me now, or else.
I'm sorry, we don't want to fight you.
Is that you won't tell me?
No. Because no matter what, if we tell you, then you're just going to hurt artists. But I don't want to hurt. Okay, you're just going for it. Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to have us roll some initiative here.
Okay.
Okay.
I will assume that we're not included in that particular roll.
Yeah, I'm going to delete you guys off the combat tracker real quick.
Just skip us. Don't worry about it. Just skip us. That way it doesn't get rid of, like, my fucking resist effects and whatnot.
That's fair. Okay, who did I just delete? Fuck.
I don't know. The giant.
Oh,
They're
I think I
gone.
deleted Dragon Bait. I deleted Dragon Bait, whatever.
Also, while we're figuring out the initiative stuff, how big is the frost giant, like in feet?
That's a good question. Hold on.
What's its size category? I'm guessing huge?
Yeah, they are huge.
Huge would be... You're looking at least, like, 30 to 40 feet.
So,
Fun.
yeah.
I remember seeing a
This'll be-
scale chart somewhere for all the giants.
Yeah, because it's deceptive to look at how much space they cover, because that just determines their reach. Normally, it's important to remember that grid-wise, stuff is much taller than it is wide, usually. So even though a huge creature's only like a 3x3 space or so, it's actually quite tall.
Let's roll some initiative. All right.
Yeah.
Artists. Felosi, Azaka, you're all asleep.
We are.
Frost Giant's turn. Alrighty.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Well, the rest of the party's dead.
All right.
Sitting there semi-conscious, like, what the fuck is
Did you
going
enjoy having art, Lily?
for like 15 minutes.
What a glorious 15 minutes it was.
I'm gonna change the music. This is too chill.
All right. First of all, Lily, how far away did you teleport? I'm guessing the whole 30 feet.
Yeah, like as far away as I
Yeah,
could.
I'm feeling Blake's the only one that's within range.
Okay. Well, I mean, she could just like walk over there, but
I mean,
yeah,
that's true.
yeah. All right. So
I thought for sure after you teleport you would have stealthed, but that's okay.
There is a chart of their heights. Frost giants are on average 21 feet tall.
Oh, really?
Hooray!
21 feet. Okay.
Whew.
Fun.
All right. Yeah, 21 feet tall there. Still
thank you.
nothing to sneeze at, but yeah.
No.
All right. I wish I had a map for this. Oh well. Okay. So yeah, she's gonna see you, Blake, over here. Bring out her great axe and take a big old swing at you.
All right.
How many swings can she make? She can make 2 swings at you. Okay.
All right. So she's going to kill me like she said she wouldn't.
Oh,
Fine.
That seems to be her goal.
Hiya.
Buddy.
18 to hit.
Shield.
All right. Go ahead and cast that on yourself.
You remember, though, that shield normally should come up before you know if it hits or misses, I believe.
I don't think that's the case.
Is it not the case with that one?
It's a reaction which you take when you are hit by an attack or
Oh.
targeted by the magic missile spell.
Okay, I'm thinking
So-
of fucking, like, Lucky and whatnot, then.
Yeah, it's fair.
All right.
no.
Okay, that's a. She brings her giant great axe down. She actually doesn't try to swing at you with the bladed end, but like the back of it, and just like smacks it on top of your shield. Does another big swing with it. Yeah. 22 to hit.
Oh,
So-
that just barely beat me with shield, damn it.
Yeah.
ooh.
So close. That's okay.
This might just hurt a little bit.
That's fine. What can a frost giant do to a level 4 character?
Right? Wow.
Barely anything.
26 damage to
Oh.
That's fine. I
you.
got
You've got 10 HP left. It's fine.
I got
All
plenty.
right.
I think you've got this, personally.
Honestly,
Yeah.
same. I got this.
I'm just imagining like with the shield spell, it's almost like a bubble that you make around yourself or something like that. And with her second swing, it just comes through and shatters it, smacking you across the fucking across the jungle. You probably like you lose your footing a little bit, and your back is against a tree now. Just
Cool.
all right. She starts just starting to approach you again. With that, it's your turn, Blake.
What is can you describe what she has on? Like what she looks like? Because I was kind of not there for the first time she was
Sure.
introduced.
She has like really long white hair, probably down to like her like a lower abdomen. And she's wearing some patchwork armor. Doesn't look super well made.
Okay.
Blue skin, frost giant, typical stuff.
Gotcha.
So-
Does she have anything on her head? Like any sort of head armor or of any sort?
Head armor? No.
Okay. So I'm going to. Is there a part of her, an object that is on her person, that I can target and cast darkness on that would envelop her head?
Envelop her head.
Sure, we're streaming.
I mean,
Oh,
if
so
you
Max out the door.
do some of like her armor, what's the radius on darkness?
It is a 15-foot radius. So as long as I'm not targeting like the lower half of her body, I would get.
Yeah. She does have like some armor like covering like her chest area. So you could do that and it'll probably get her.
I
Definitely get her.
will. Am I within her range right now? Like after that attack, I'm still there, right?
Yeah. Well,
just to
she is within
double-check.
10 feet of you. She has a 10-foot range on her thing.
If I were to cast darkness, would that provoke an attack of opportunity from where I'm at right now?
If you try to run out of her range, yes, you will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, but if I cast darkness on her from where I am right now?
No, you won't.
Okay, cool. Then I will do that.
Okay.
So she's blind now.
She's blind. What a
And
blind
now,
girl.
I'm gonna say, Lily, head back to camp. Let's get out of here.
I can't just leave you here.
Yeah, you can, because I'm leaving too. Bye.
That's fine.
Because I'm leaving too, bye.
Yeah. So then, now that she's blind, I'm gonna move 30 feet back. Like use one of my movement speeds. Start getting out of there.
All right. She's gonna make an attack. Just with
Will
disadvantage
she?
though.
Because she doesn't know that I left. She's blind.
It's fair. She's not deaf though.
That's true.
Hence the whole disadvantage thing. Hold on, I'm gonna put the blinded thing on her.
Do it.
Maybe I will.
That's fine.
Nice, fine.
Get in there.
Where's the blinded thing? Whatever, I'll just put it on her.
That's all good.
It's all good.
Okay, this should be fine. Just gonna make a.
All right, so while you guys are
swing at
gone,
you.
I'm just going to draw a fire giant out of paint.
Perfect.
17 to hit on you.
I
I think your shield's.
gone now, right? Does it last for
Yes.
the full round or until the start of my next round?
I'm pretty sure it starts or it ends at the.
Duration is 1 round. Duration is just 1 round. An invisible barrier of magical force appears and protects you until the start of your next turn. Yep.
Kids,
So it's
Yeah.
I'd like to tell you that the
Okay.
voices
So
in
that
my
was
head
how
You
much?
do have your reaction
some
back
days
if you
they
want to
never
cast it
did.
again.
I don't think it can.
You don't think it can?
I don't think it can.
Do you not have the spell
Because
slot
I
for
use
it?
shield. I think I'm out of spell slots. I only have 2 spell
Oh
slots, right?
yeah, because you cast darkness as well.
Yeah.
So I die.
That's- well, goodbye.
It was all good.
All right. She takes a big ol' swing
Mm-hmm.
and deals 22 damage to you, but she hits you with the back of the great axe,
Mhm.
like the back of the blade sort of thing, and just you're not like dying, you're stable. Just gonna put stable on you.
You are. You got subdued, my friend.
And the
did.
darkness is gone.
Oh, that's a problem.
Oh. She sees the unconscious Blake there. And she sees you, Lily, about to make a run for it. Tell me. She starts reaching for Blake's body. It is your turn.
Huh. Okay.
Tell me where he is.
I can't. She's just like crying.
You can.
Oh, I won't let you hurt anybody.
Pelosi will never forgive this.
Oh boy.
Tell me now, or else your friend is going to get even more hurt than he is.
Trying to think here.
I don't want to have to hurt anyone more than I already have. Tell me where he is.
Rick.
I would like to learn the Kamehameha wave and fire it from the camp.
All right.
You hit Blake's unconscious body.
All right. You can
was a
do that in
mercy.
some downtime.
I mean, as far as everybody else is concerned, there's a lot of downtime right now.
Fair. What are you gonna do, Lily?
I'm like trying to think like if the darkness hadn't been dispelled, I was gonna like try and turn into a bear and like carry Blake away, but there's like no way I could do that without just getting wasted by this giant. Yeah. I think she's probably
Choose.
choose Spider-Man.
Choose Spider-Man! Blake! Or the Lizard Man!
Dragon bait?
Yes, just dragon bait.
I feel like Dragon Bait is going to, if Artist goes, I think it means that Dragon Bait is gone by that point as well.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Sniff for him.
I was like, oh, okay. I'll tell you. I'll tell you where he is. Just don't hurt him anymore.
She starts backing off. All right. Where is he?
I want to heal him first.
Tell me where he is, and then you can heal him.
He's
Yes.
And she's not lying yet.
He is.
She slams her great axe, like the bottom of it, like right next to Blake's body.
She slams her Blake right next to her great axe.
It's true. She slams Blake on top of the great axe.
It's like, okay. He took our boat and went down the river like earlier.
Go
don't
ahead
know
and roll
where-
me deception, sir.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that.
Go ahead. Make my day. I really don't want you to lie to me.
I'm not. I just don't want you to hurt my friend anymore.
If you're gonna keep lying, I'm gonna have to keep hurting him.
Why do you think I'm lying?
Because you are! She slams the great axe right like the bladed end, right next to Blake now.
Why would I lie?
Tell me where he is! I need everyone in the camp to roll me...
Perception to hear the fucking earthquake that's going on right now.
Yeah, roll with disadvantage because you're asleep.
Roger.
But...
Perception. Here we go! No, apparently quite soundly asleep. But Avelios. If...
Avelios?
But Avelios. Oh!
Avelios, you hear some rumbling.
Question.
Yeah?
Has it been 4 hours since I started meditating?
I will say... Yes. I'll say yes. At this point,
I actually think rest-wise, I seem to be at full. I think that the last day we didn't do anything.
I burned a lot of my spell slots the day before we rested on Osaka.
Yes.
So I was double checking.
Yeah. I long rested you.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of my tent.
Alright, bye.
Wake no one up. Stealth.
Go on your own.
Avelios,
It's what Blake would do.
Yeah, you don't see Blake or Lily, and you know that they're supposed to be on watch right now.
Do you hear her crying faintly in the distance?
With your passive, yeah.
What
you
do
see-
your elf hears here? Yeah. I'm gonna put my mate inside my big ass pot and start banging on it.
Fucking good. He detected them with his spider senses. All right.
Danger in that direction.
All right.
Velocity, get up.
What? Has something gone wrong? Something went sideways?
I don't know. I heard something outside, and Lily's crying somewhere in the forest.
Is our new friend gone?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't awake for that.
So I'm gonna real short story this for you. There's a frost giant here looking for artists who I have hidden underground in a bunker that I've created to hide him from the frost giant, and I think the frost giant wants to run. Well, the ring of winter. The short version is I think the others are dead. Is what I think.
Saving your friends.
No point waiting around here for him.
Giant angry snowman with axe came, and our friends appear to be gone. So, conclusion, we have 2 fewer friends, and the ones we have are ever more sacred.
See? Get dragon bait and artist ready.
Oh, they're
Get
underground.
Asaka up. Get them ready. I'm gonna go help out. Get to me when you can. I take off.
All right. I want to ask Blake. You were leading how far away did you lead them from the camp? You think?
I would have wanted to go until we were definitely out of sight and hopefully out of earshot.
Okay.
The goal was that if this person, this frost giant, was going to be reasonable, then we could have a talk. And if they were going to be unreasonable, then hopefully they would only kill Blake. And Lily, I couldn't have described that to, because 1, she's 11, and 2, she wouldn't have listened to me. So instead, don't come with me. That wouldn't have worked. And it would have been a weird thing for the frost giant. So
So, what does that translate to in feet?
really far.
Pretty far.
Like
I'd say
like a metric
400 plus.
bar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
400
gonna
plus.
be a while before Velios gets there, probably.
How many parsecs could the Millennium Falcon take it in?
Ooh. Good question.
And a mount. So, back to Lily and the frost giant over here.
Yeah, Lily is just sobbing.
Tell me where he is now, and the truth this time.
I keep telling you that's the truth.
She starts reaching for Blake's unconscious body over here, and puts her hand on him. Tell me now.
I did. I don't know what you want me to say.
She picks him up. Starts like slowly tightening her grip around Blake's body. Blake, you're gonna take 1 death save fail.
Okay.
Fuck.
So, Lily, you're gonna tell the truth now?
I am.
Your friend's life is in my hands.
I think at this point she's like turning, like her season is changing. Like
It's not
turning.
not technically, but like it's sort of like
It's like on
getting
the
a bit
like
more
on
red
a,
and whatnot.
yeah.
The Lily of Winter.
She's like getting. Yeah, if she's getting angry, be turning I think gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's turning summer.
Come on, Lily.
I don't know what you want me to say. I
I
told
want
you
you
where
to
he
tell me where
was.
Artist Simber is and tell me the truth. He is not going downriver in a canoe.
Why?
Because I could tell. You were lying.
He's at the camp.
Avelios, at this point, you've made it so where you can actually hear their voices. You're probably still like 100 feet away now.
If I did the math, yeah, it would take me like 6.5 rounds or 7 rounds to get.
Yeah. I'm gonna have her roll. Yeah, she doesn't see you coming, or hear you coming.
Mask of the Wild, bitches.
Starts tightening her grip again. Blake, another death save fail.
Do I not get to roll anything?
What do you want to roll?
She saw through your lie once.
Yeah, she already saw through your lie.
The same lie isn't gonna fool her.
Yeah.
Like making her doubt whether her, because like she doesn't objectively know I lied. She just feels like I am.
I feel like with a nat 20,
And if she has made up her mind, then that is where that stands.
Yeah, she's made up her mind that you have lied. So, what do you want to do? She's still like tightening her grip on Blake.
Fine, I'll tell you.
She loosens her grip just a little bit. All right, go ahead.
He's back at the camp.
All right. Thanks for telling me.
She just gives you a death glare, like tears in her eyes, like says nothing.
She sets Blake gently down on the ground. If you could have said that from the start, we wouldn't be in this situation. Blake, by the way, is like he's got blood coming out of like his coming out of his mouth. You can already tell that he's a lot of his face is sort of swelling from the hit he took from the great axe earlier. He's covered in a lot of his own blood. She just starts marching past you.
As soon as I can, I go and cure wounds him.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and cast whatever.
Whatever amount of hit points that I would be awful.
Bap.
Hooray.
Hooray!
You're alive.
Hooray.
You did it. You solved my frost giant.
So have we solved it? Is it solved?
No, not at all.
I feel like it didn't actually work. I hit the effect.
No, I'm at 26
It healed
out
him.
of 36.
Yeah, it healed him.
Yeah, but I should have done level 2.
Oh,
You applied the heal effect to him, so next time Blake casts a healing spell, it'll be more effective. Here, if you want to just roll like a d8, then he can just fucking plug it in. There you go. And only the DM or you can remove that effect from him.
Yep. I'm gonna remove it from you real quick.
Well, Levelios, looks like you're the next up on the between him and them situation.
Yeah. Avelios, you see a frost giant who doesn't seem to notice you, by the way. She's about 60 feet away at this point, making her way towards the camp. What do you want to do?
I'd like to step just off of if they've taken a trail, just off to the side of it.
Okay.
And hide as she passes by. Do I still hear Lily or Blake?
No. Not at the current moment. They don't see.
Yeah.
I don't think they're talking very much. So, yep. Go ahead and roll me stealth if you're trying to hide.
I have an idea, but it's
Yeah.
it's a silly idea.
Okay. Yeah, she does not seem to notice you as she's marching towards the camp.
All right, I'll tail her.
I will try. First of all, I'm going to not have done what I was told to, and I am not going to have told the others to get ready and move. In fact, what I will have spent that, let's say, what did I have? Like, less than a minute, right? Ish?
Yeah.
I'm going to have
About.
spent that dismantling and casting aside the tent that Artis was in, as well as covering up the trapdoor that had been created with dirt and whatnot. And
Okay.
then, as well as informing them, like, hey, we'll come back for you. And then I'm gonna head out to, as far as I know, join what's happening. What I don't know is I'm going to go and intercept the Frost Giant.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity check for covering up how well you cover up the trapdoor.
Roger. Here I go.
Okay.
There's definitely, like, a handful of dirt on it, you know.
Yeah. It's very, very hastily done.
I do that, and then I put, like, a little flag on top to be like, so I remember where it is, and then I leave.
All right, Veloci, what's your
What's my game
your
plan?
pace? Just so
My
what's your game plan?
My game plan is if I see, I mean, I'm sure I will see her stomping towards us.
Oh,
from
you
a
will see
general
her very
distance.
soon.
Okay, so if I see her, I'm going to quickly concoct a plan. I'm going to, as I move towards her, reach into my coat and take hold of my Ring of Comprehend Languages. And then when she comes close, I'm going to hold it up in the air and declare, like, wait! This is what you're after, right?
You mean the ring of jumping, right?
No, I mean the Ring of Comprehend. Did I?
I thought you gave the ring of comprehend.
Yeah,
back.
you gave that. You gave that.
All right, well, jumping it is. It was still in my inventory. I'll get rid of it.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's on me. I probably should have gotten rid of it. Do I have, like, another? Nope. Ring of Jumping! How I loved ye. I'm gonna hold that up. Be like, wait. This is what you're after, right?
You just moves a tree out of the way with her hand.
I'm going to put my hand up, like, hold it back, like, move my body so, like, one hand's up towards her, like a crossing guard, being like, stop, and hold the ring on the other side of my body, as if that would, in any way, put any extra distance between her and it. Like, hold on!
That's the Ring of Winter.
Well, I assume so. What did you do with the others?
That way. I didn't do anything. Your friend Blake is very injured, though.
He must have told you that we killed him then, didn't he?
No, he didn't. You killed Artis Simber?
Whenever we met you, I took you to be an ally of Artis Simber. We came out into this jungle because we wanted to prey on adventurers. We bumped into him and his dragon friend not that long ago. There's this ring on his body. I hadn't identified it yet. I don't know what it does, but you acted like it was really important, so I thought maybe we could get away with keeping it. But it's not worth the lives of my friends.
You know what's coming. Roll me a deception.
I love being a bard in this situation because I can't use my inspiration on myself. All right. All right, deception. If there's ever a time that I needed you to work. Oh no!
Oh no. I really don't appreciate your group lying to me. First Lily and now you? I thought I could trust you guys. Apparently not. Where is Artis Simber? I don't even believe that's the real Ring of Winter.
I wouldn't know what the Ring of Winter looks like. This was just a ring that he had on him.
Where is Artis Simber then?
They didn't tell you?
No. Well, they told me they're in the camp.
Well, I mean, his possessions
You could point me in the direction of where they're hiding in your camp. I would very much appreciate that before I have to break you.
Well, that's... hard. I suppose maybe they had assumed that I would have fled by then. I found this magic ring on his body, and I thought it to be the only remarkable thing he must have had.
She makes a giant stomp forward at you.
Good for her. I'm telling a different lie. And so, if the Ring of Winter was on his body, she points over to the south, it would be back about 2 days that way, where we left him.
I'm getting conflicting reports. First, Lily tells me he's in the camp, and now you're telling me he's 2 days that way.
Yes.
She already tried to lie to me, saying he took your canoe and went down river.
Yeah, it's really confusing that the child that was watching their friend getting killed gave you incorrect information.
Oh, snap.
Look, I don't want anybody else to get hurt, and I don't want to fight you. Frankly, Well, what's this then? It's magic, whatever it is.
That's not the Ring of Winter.
Well, it's mine then. You can't have this.
Fine.
Good.
Well, if you have nothing to hide, then I'm going to be searching your camp. Just in case.
I mean, you're free to.
All right. She starts walking past you.
Okay, so... oh, jeez.
What do we do?
I need to make a very fast decision here.
Are we, like... How far behind the Frost Giant are Blake and Lily?
And
Like,
Assuming you guys haven't moved, like 400 feet.
so, and also, what is my current distance and the Frost Giant's current distance from the camp?
You probably made it around maybe like 60 feet out of the camp before she started, before she approached you.
All right, so assuming that we're not strictly obeying initiative right now, I'm going to do two things and then start reminiscing about all the fun time I've had with this character. I'm going to
oh, no.
I'm going to use Radiant Soul to be able to fly.
Okay.
And then I am very hecking quickly going to get up above this thing's head, fly back to the camp, and I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers down, not where I put the pigment. I'm going to put Cloud of Daggers down, like, 30 feet away from it.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers to cause my daggers to spiral around this one location, flying by it with my wings, and very, very quickly just be like, sorry, I changed my mind. I just forgot. We can't let you have Artis. So, dig at your own peril, I guess. Then I'm gonna go up,
Okay.
like just far enough up that, out of reach. Goodbye.
And I'm gonna have her roll just a general insight. Okay. She starts looking at the cloud of daggers. And she starts approaching it.
Okay. So, there's that. So there's whatever damage she takes trying to dig, but, between
From the
that
tree line?
between that and me being able to throw daggers and such from where I am and only being able to fly for a minute, I don't have a lot of things I can do.
So are you sticking around? Are you
I'm going to hang
town?
out up above, and I'm going to insist... Okay, first of all, if we don't start fighting immediately, I'm going to start vicious mockerying her.
Take down this spell now!
What's wrong? Too much of a coward to dig in there yourself? And that's a vicious mockery, by the way. And can I roll against her, please?
Go ahead.
Yeah!
Please. Oh, fuck, she rolled a 1.
Yeah, you did!
Go ahead and roll damage.
Take that, and also take this.
That's probably for the best, because she's going to take some tent and other foliage and throw it at you.
That's good for her. There's no way she'll hit me while I'm up here.
Why do you say these things?
Because I'm openly welcoming death.
What?
From the tree line, I'll let you do your attacking, but from the tree line, I'm going to prepare a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Also, can we have been making our way back to camp? I've been kind of letting other people get
If you want, yeah.
time because
Yeah.
we've been doing so much of our stuff this whole time. But
Yeah. After she throws and misses you due to the magical effects of the vicious mockery. I'm gonna roll.
Fucking yeah.
I'll say you guys have been making your way back. Y'all are probably around 100 feet out now.
Guys,
When I cast spiritual weapon, I wanted to know specifically if I could create a that looked like it was made of ice.
oh.
Yeah, you can do that. All right.
I'm
gonna re-roll initiative real quick.
I think we're gonna die.
Yeah, I think we're at the point where...
And I'm openly...
Stuff's happening.
I openly accept that fact, but I think we're gonna die.
What a short adventure.
I mean,
Oh,
they can just hire a new group of adventurers.
But Lily just got art.
Yeah, man.
it's
Why did you do that
Okay.
again?
Oh, because I just wanted to restart the like the rounds and whatnot.
Okay.
So I just reset initiative. Okay.
Yeah, the moment she lets out an
Lily.
attack, I'll unleash that.
Go ahead. Do it. Yeah, this is just out of
Spiritual weapon.
initiative right now.
I've got like a minute, and then just all my things will just expire at once, and then that's just me. I'm just done at that point.
But that's just you. And that is you.
Let me add something to it because it doesn't have an effect to show that I'm concentrating on it.
Oof.
And I'm going to target it.
This thing does like 20 plus damage. If I take one good hit, that's just me. I'm just done.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
17.
That'll hit it. Ow. Yeah, all of a sudden, fucking... What does this look like again?
It'd be like a sword made of ice.
Okay.
This can be like away from you, right?
Yeah, it's I cast it from the tree line. It can be anywhere within 60 feet of me.
Cool.
So you
But I
don't.
assume you're like 60 feet away then.
Yeah, I
Do
try
you-
and keep my general distance.
Can I?
Cool.
Would it be cool if I added a quick quip on top of seeing that thing going out? Very fast.
Sure.
Didn't expect you'd be dealing with someone who is such a master of the arcane arts, did you? Because I want him to think that's from me.
Right. Go ahead and roll deception. real quick.
Yeah! That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
way worse. It could be way worse.
Could be worse. She, yeah. As soon as you say this, she's like, what?
That's right.
All right. Lily, you're up first. You're 100 feet out.
100 feet out? Okay. Can I see them?
You can see the giant, yeah. And you can see Veloci flying in the air trying to hurl insults at it.
Trying. Succeeding.
Succeeding, yeah.
Successfully. I can read her lips from 100 feet out, and it's very cutting. Yeah, I turned to, I imagine like she's trying to do the like carrying Blake like arm over her shoulder, but she's like way too short to really make that helpful.
Yeah.
And saying, "Can you hold yourself up for a second?"
I probably could, couldn't I?
Yeah, probably.
Like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, sure.
Cool. Eldritch blast.
How do you have Eldritch Blast?
Cantrip from the feat I took.
Yep.
What feat did you take?
Spell sniper.
Right. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. Yeah, go ahead.
I imagine it's like it takes on like the color of whatever season I am. So it's just like it's like the energy bolt that I'm forming at the tip of my staff just turns into like a fiery golden squirrel and fires off.
Golden squirrel. Okay. It's a little bit like a mix between like goldish green, because you're sort of just transitioning between the two seasons right now. So yeah, go ahead and make your attack.
Lily's heritage is 6% Sith.
Given to darkness.
Unlimited power!
Targeting
Whoa! What the fuck?
What happened there?
What
Why
was
did you
that?
do that?
Power indeed.
How many times
Also,
were you
you're
targeting?
hitting me so many.
My mother told me never to do this
I
because she
pushed the button
feared my
once.
power.
I'm sorry, Mother. I must go all out.
Fucking
Just this once.
two bracelets on her wrist snap and all sound cuts out. Energy fires.
Go
Why did
ahead. Reroll that.
Yeah, why did it roll 5 times? I pushed the button once.
I don't know.
Well,
You're
3 of them
also
were against
swinging
Blake.
at Blake. So
Yeah. It says I'm just targeting the frost giants.
Yeah, you weren't earlier.
That's
Yep.
true.
okay.
When you missed it, detargeted Blake.
Gotcha. Okay, let's try that again.
Oh.
All right. That's a miss.
Much worse.
Yeah, it's a miss, unfortunately.
Can't take this against the frost giant. Alright.
All right.
Um,
Anything else?
I'll use my bonus action to summon Banjo the bear for some temp hit points.
Sure thing.
Wonderful.
Around you guys, I assume?
Yeah, around us.
All right, so that's basically just you and Blake.
Yeah.
So apply that to yourself and Blake.
Let's see myself.
And if that's your turn, I'm just going to go ahead and put it to Velios.
Yeah, that's my action and bonus action.
All right. Velios.
I'm gonna fire a guiding bolt with my action.
Go ahead.
All right.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
And bonus action spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
All right. Do it.
To which I make. Oh.
Oh. Never mind.
But you never thought you'd be dealing with a master of the spiritual. Well, okay. Bit of a headache there. Sorry.
Yeah, she now aware of the spiritual weapon is she blocks it with her great axe and shoves it to the side. Anything else you're doing?
Nope, that'll be me for now.
Yeah, you just keep hiding.
All right. Blake.
Okay. So did this? I wasn't here when the frost giant was introduced. Did she give a name?
She did. Hold on, let me look it up.
I forget what it
don't
was.
I should put it on the combat tracker so I don't
Frosty
forget.
bitch.
Frosty bitch.
Hey,
There we go.
You don't talk about me like that.
I see what he did there. That was really funny. It was quite funny. Fuck. Dip.
Stupid frost giant. Why did you have to enter our lives?
We were having such a good time.
Well, can't have all the fun all the time. Her name is Thyra Permafrost.
Ah,
Yep.
fire up.
Fire away.
Fire away, indeed. Okay, so I'm going to move 30 feet closer. You said I'm about 100 feet away.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shout at her 'cause she's attacking. So move up, go. Thyra! Is this worth all this? Is this honestly what you want? damn near killed me to get what you fucking want. God damn it. I don't know if you know what you want, but god damn it, when you get it, it's gonna destroy you based on what you're acting like. For your own sake, for the sake of everybody around you, get the hell out. I ain't never done you no wrong in my entire goddamn life. I suffered through all your fucking slings and arrows, and you had the fucking decency to keep going after this thing? Get the hell out of this land.
All right. I'm gonna say that's your action.
Yeah,
is there anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
All right. Artist's turn.
Just stay quiet, artist.
He's gonna make a wisdom check real quick.
Good.
I get that.
Okay.
Alexa Simber is here in the group with us.
What did Alexa say?
I have no clue. She
said
I think
playing
she said playing Bluetooth. I'm not even connected to it with Bluetooth. I have no clue what happened.
He's just gonna stay down there.
Uh,
Azaka. What has she been doing? All right. Seeming to have been biding her time inside her tent, sort of trying to heal from her wounds. Comes out, she's like, oh, "What the hell is this?"
right.
And she looks at you, Veloci, in the air. Should I attack or?
Yeah, yes.
All right. She draws her short sword, or scimitar, actually, and starts taking some swings at her. Wow. All right. Come on, Bap. That's a 1. All right. Cool. Thanks. Bap. There we go. That'll hit her. With a 20 to hit. Good job. Hiya. All right. Yeah. Azaka comes out with her scimitar, just starts swinging at her. Her first strike unfortunately misses as she's still trying. She winces from her wounds, but her second strike actually managed to cut some of her leg. Thyra winces in pain. That's her turn.
I was wondering,
Veloci!
how far from my cloud of daggers is she?
She's sort of adjacent to it.
Good.
She hasn't gone into it yet, though.
But would you say like so by adjacent you mean like she's in like a space next to her?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to get on the other side of her. I'm going to fly down to the other side of her. I'm still keeping my distance. I'm keeping like a solid 30 feet, and I'm going to do 2 things. The first thing I'm doing is I'm taking out a dagger, and I am going to whiff my dagger at her, trying to hit. So here I go with that. This is basically my entire plan. If this fails, then I'm just going to space.
That's a miss. You missed her by 1.
I go to space.
Space.
I've gone to space.
I whiff my dagger at her, and I don't use mobile flourish, which would have pushed her into
Okay.
my daggers.
Aw,
But you know, that's what the future is for.
that's what the
Instead, I...
Mhm.
Let's see, nobody needs that. Nobody needs that either. I'm gonna Bardic Inspiration of Velios.
All right.
So, Velios, this is for your next attack, presumably. There you go. And then, yeah, I'm gonna stay where I am, stay as high as I can, and that's me on that turn.
All right. Yep. Thyra's turn. She looks at all the chaos ensuing around her. Looks back at you, Blake. And she is going to run away. Run off into the jungle.
Yeah.
Yay!
I was gonna suggest that we just pile on and just fucking push her into my meat chipper of a spell, but that works too. Fucking wood chipper, not meat chipper. That's not a thing. Wood chipper.
Meat chipper.
It was gonna be a meat chipper. That's what it was gonna be.
That's on meat chips, please. Sounds actually really good.
It's called a blender.
Blake is gonna go ahead and collapse down onto the ground.
Yeah.
At that point.
on the edge of like the forest line, she like stops for a second, looks back, and sort of a little bit of maybe a little bit of regret in her eye, and turn around and start running it deeper into the jungle there.
I didn't want this either, you fuck.
Mm-hmm.
We could have been friends based on lies.
I thought we were friends.
Everyone else either lies to or openly attacks her, and everyone else is like, "We could have been friends."
I'm going to swoop down and just drop my healing hands on Blake. Just whoop. There you go, Blake.
You did it. Good job.
Are you okay?
Or less pain point.
When I saw that you two were gone, I thought that you were dead.
Yeah, well, us and Thyra just decided to go off to the little deeper on and have a little chat. Perhaps it didn't start too civil or end too civil, but
I'm sorry,
you're fine. You just did what you thought was right.
but it didn't work. I should have thought of something better.
Well, that's okay. Just the fact that you tried, it's got you ahead. You're learning. You still got a long way to go. Still got a long way to learn, and that's okay.
Okay, I'll try.
I highly doubt there's anything that any one of us could have done. Just gonna flight.
Just hear.
Go ahead.
You hear from like the little trap door. It's safe to come out.
No, stay in there for a while.
You never know.
She's going to,
Alright,
I'm gonna roll a dexterity check to see if I can do this super cool thing I want to do. No. So she's gonna take, like, the ring of jumping and just, flip it like a coin into the air and then catch it and put it on her finger, as opposed to the thing I was gonna do, which was just flip it into the air and then just have it fall on her finger. But the dice decided I'm not cool.
The dice have decided.
Put that. I tried to convince her that this was the Ring of Winter, and I failed too. So.
Yeah, I tried to tell her that that he went downriver, but she didn't believe me.
Yeah. So, looks at the destroyed camp, dispels the cloud of daggers, just puts hand over to it, like clenches hand, they disappear.
Yeah. Your guys' camp is in absolute tatters. Like,
was any of our equipment destroyed?
one of your tents is gone. Absolutely destroyed as she flew it at.
Threw it at me. Yeah.
She threw it at you. Yeah. I was trying to think of the word like flung and threw, but they almost decided to merge together into thung.
She hucked it at me. It's in a post-huck state.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get up off of the ground and jog over to to the camp, and then I'm gonna make a perception check to try to find my backpack, which had champion in it.
Oh yes, is Champion okay?
She threw.
I don't see anything.
Oh, I had a normal.
She did throw. She threw Avelios's tent. So.
Champion, you want a banana?
At this point, my sword would fade into nothing.
We're were you and Avelios like in the same tent, or?
I don't think so, because I feel like Veloci was in the same.
Veloci usually shares a tent with Velios, yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
Blake had
yeah,
his own
yeah.
tent.
I think
I
it
don't know who else
was.
in it.
Did you have your own
Was
tent?
Azaka? Yeah, because I had on my inventory. I got a tent like before we like started the adventure.
Okay.
Um,
All right. So
So
if
I
you
think
and
that was
Izaka were
Izaka,
sharing a
right?
tent, then Lily and Veloci, you guys hear from inside that tent, like,
Is it over? Is it over now?
Champion,
Yeah.
do you want a banana?
Yeah.
Come get a banana.
Okay.
and he
No.
very timidly like starts inching his way out of the tent, like sort of on edge almost.
I heard a lot of rumbling and whatnot. So
Yeah, I'm sorry. There was a mean lady who came and tried to hurt us, but she's gone now.
that sucks.
Feed him a banana and I'll pet his head a little bit.
To us, it was a giant. To you, I guess it would be a gigantic.
One of the titans of lore.
That lady's finger was as big as me.
I know,
Luckily,
right?
it seems like we basically got out of that with only Blake suffering any injuries.
Yeah, she grabbed me for a bit, but I teleported. Could have been real bad if I didn't.
I think we need to address getting back to civilization as quickly as possible right now. I don't want to be out in the forest for now as long as she's here. Jungle.
Should we
Best
like
advice.
tell people that they're like giants trying to freeze the world? Would people want to know about that?
I'm gonna be rebuilding the camp while we're talking.
I assume that we
There's
can't be
a
the
lot.
first to know, but yes, I think we should try to inform people if we can, just to see if that's common knowledge among the people that it would matter with. Furthermore, I wonder if those giants might be of interest to the people who are passing out adventuring permits.
Maybe.
Something we
can
can
let
think
them
of
in on
when we
the
get back
info.
to town.
Mind you, if
Are
I
you
was...
guys rested enough to move? We should probably leave in case she changes her mind.
What's this flag for?
Oh, you know, in case I, it's a double bluff, is what it is.
Should I leave it or?
No, you should take it off. The idea was, if she were to look at it and be like, aha, that's where it is, I'd be like, oh, would I make it so obvious? And then she'd be like, oh, it's somewhere else, it's anywhere but here. That was my plan when I did that.
All right.
Like, you
They
should
come
take it
out?
easy.
I'm very stressed at the moment. Though I have to say that having encountered a frost giant was very adventurous.
Suppose it was.
I'm happy.
gonna double tap the trap door, knock on it, let them know that they can come up.
Cool. Starts making their way out. Artist does like a scan of the camp. Oh my god, it looks like. What happened?
Like giants ravaged the earth.
Giants? Like stone giants?
No.
Or like, I've never heard of any
Colder.
giants.
And
Frost
there's only
giants?
one of them.
Just one. But yeah.
Are you sure it's safe for you to be out here with that ring?
Interested in the Ring of Winter.
Like I said, in the wrong hands, this could be devastating.
If you encountered a frost giant, do you think you could protect it from them?
I could try. Last case scenario, I could just run away. I'm very good at that. But
This one snuck up on us in our sleep. Not a lot of running you could do there.
I'm sorry I put you all in this situation.
Not your fault.
Well,
It is. She was looking for me, right?
Yeah, but she didn't have to hurt people just to get what she wants.
But she did.
I think the important
That's-
thing to think about here is, yes, it is your fault, but I don't hold it against you.
That's... You know, that doesn't help a lot, but, thanks anyway.
I'm not much for lying. I'm not that good at it, apparently!
Yeah, same. Fist bump.
Also, I pull out a different gold ring, and I was like, and only now do I realize I had a non-magical gold ring! I almost lost my magic ring! Ah! We should get back to town, and we should probably talk about the future of that ring.
I agree. Let's try and find probably someplace else to rest. Just in case they she decides to come back.
I agree. Veloci, can you help Blake into the canoe? He shouldn't be fixing the camp right now.
Yeah, Blake, you are very sore.
Still
You
fixing up the camp.
in so much pain.
If I had cure wounds, I would.
I'll give you more cure wounds.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
sec.
Well, he's still got a couple broken ribs, probably. At least cracked.
Yeah.
So
Squished. Some squished ribs.
Some pressure.
having a little bit of a hard time breathing. Just have to take deeper breaths.
Mhm.
Heal.
Hail!
Heal.
Heal.
No. All right. It's trying to
Your
try to
dragon,
find
they can
some.
pack up your stuff. We'll move along, if not far.
I'm sorry about your tent and some of your stuff. Yeah. Veloci and Evelios, you're gonna be missing some stuff probably. Whichever one of you had the tent, that's gone.
Not me.
Let's see.
I don't know what's probably maybe in the party inventory.
Hmm.
I don't have one marked on me anymore.
Then
Yeah, don't know who had them all. I didn't carry any because I'm not super good at carrying things on account of my strength.
Mhm.
let's see. Lily, do you have a tent? Of course you
I
do.
do not.
That would be strange.
It might have
would be
honestly
strange.
have been Ox's tent that you guys used.
Yeah, we.
Oh.
I mean, in any case, we had a tent previously that now we don't, and we can't account for it, which doesn't change the fact that it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you lost some. I'm gonna say you lost some supplies while in there too.
Oh no!
Is it my rations? Oh no.
Oh,
We only
no.
had just enough of those.
You did lose a bit of rations. Probably, I want to say like a week and a half's worth.
Oh shit.
Oof.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Would you count half a week as 3 days or 4 days?
3 days.
All right, cool. Same for insect salve.
Yeah, same with that.
4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3.
7, 1, 2, 3.
Well, good thing we're heading back and not out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be unfortunate.
Oh,
You
real
did
bad
you
time.
did bring your iron pot out of your tent, so you're good. You'll have that.
Thank
Good
I
roleplay.
didn't
Good
know what
roleplay.
I'd do
Save the
without my
tent.
putt.
Or the save the pot.
Goodness, pot survived.
Hey man.
I'm glad she didn't pick it up and use his pot.
Oh jeez.
Spent a lot of money on that putt.
Would you say you brought your cook utensils out? Like,
My cook's utensils, they would stay in my backpack. Unless I was actually using them, I would have put them in there.
okay. cool. You still have that then. I'm gonna say yeah, your flask of alcohol you just keep on you at all times, I assume.
Yeah, it's empty though. I should put
Yeah.
that on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably. Oh, probably your bedroll's gone. Actually,
That's fair.
yeah.
Probably what I
Same
want
with yours, Veloci. There.
No, my bedroll.
Not your bedroll.
No.
It's gonna be very uncomfortable for the next few days.
Now I have.
If we can work out what the elves are up to, we can get our sleep in early enough, so that way we can spend the rest of the night watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus, we can
what
just
time is it
rotate
currently?
bedrolls around.
It's probably around. Avelios hasn't done his last watch yet, so
So we'd
Still
be halfway
around-
through the night.
yeah, halfway through the night.
All right.
Say like 2 or so in the morning, probably.
Yeah, I still need to take a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we should finish that up then. Note: we are about a minute away from the timer going off.
All right.
Oh, damn.
It's probably a good time to take a short break here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get your bathrooms, get your waters, get your bathroom waters.
I'm
Go
sorry. I
play.
get closet water. Thank you.
Oh, there you
Delicious
go.
closet water.
Don't,
That
fucking-
delicious closet
From
water.
the closet
don't
springs.
assume my water source.
All my water is blessed by Tom Cruise, and that's why it's in the closet.
Be right back.
I'm in the closet.
I'm gonna
I'm
switch
in
us
the
back to the
closet.
thumbnail thing.
Yeah.
All right.
So glad we didn't die.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing Blake chose diplomacy.
I'm glad the diplomacy finally worked. Oh,
I had no inspiration either, or I would have used it to get a better roll.
would have been a good call.
Oh, I'm gonna grab a water bottle real quick.
Bob
Happening
Ross
to-
says the Tome of Understanding says the best way to kill Strahd von Zarovich is with a thagomizer.
I mean,
Also,
they're
someone's
right.
echoing. Oh, it's
Oh yeah, by the way, Chase,
Yeah.
I don't think we ever locked in what cantrip Lily was gonna take when she leveled up. I think we were talking a lot about move Earth, but
Yeah, we did
Remember-
talk about that, but I guess we never picked it because we were joking with Buddy about how lethal Move Earth could be in certain situations, and he wasn't having it. He was very against all of our creative applications of Move Earth.
yeah. Like just making an instant 5-foot pitfall underneath someone's feet.
Yeah, that'd trip somebody. Maybe making them have to take an action to dig themselves out.
That'd be fun.
So which ones do you have right now?
Right now, I have Druidcraft, Thorn Whip, and because of Spell Sniper, I have Eldritch Blast.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know. I think what would be
And
a
now
good...
I'm back.
Look up some other ones.
Do it right now.
Oh,
I'm not sure how useful it would be, but given Lily's backstory, Primal Savagery sounds somewhat fitting.
damn. I mean, it does sound good.
Yeah. You channel primal magic to cause your teeth or fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver a corrosive attack. You make a melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet, and on a hit, it takes 1d10 acid damage.
Yeah, send the little girl into the front lines. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying it would be the best choice. It just sounds like thematically that kind of works with her. She's just, it wouldn't be very effective.
Yeah.
It's true.
She would just
There's, I mean, Shillelagh's pretty good.
Shillelagh is good. Shillelagh is a good general druid spell.
There's
yeah.
also Poison Spray and Poison Spray Infestation, and there's another one I was looking at. What was it? That might have been primal savagery. I'm guessing that was the situation. Produce flame is helpful, because I'm pretty sure you can make a ranged attack with it to like throw a little fireball.
You
It's
can.
either a deck saver or roll to hit, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a ranged spell attack if you throw it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I think it's like 30 feet, right?
30 feet. Yes, 30 feet.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I don't have anything that can do fire damage yet, which, I mean, against a frost giant, I was thinking that might have been helpful. Not that a cantrip would have
So-
been the deciding
Buddy,
factor.
congrats on almost killing the party. You'll do it next time, I'm sure. I mean, I only almost killed Blake,
It's true.
so I super could have though, but you know.
Oh, God, yeah. You super could have.
Hmm.
It's
And
true.
I'm confident I could have killed Lily as well.
Oh,
Most
God,
likely.
I mean,
Especially solo.
I
Like,
should-
especially with us not fighting back up until that point.
Oh yeah.
No problem.
Would have been
my
a real
best
bad time.
move- My best move would have been like wild shape into something fast and then book it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also,
if we're talking about what we were gonna do, I was gonna just go Nova and hit it with everything I had.
Oh,
That'd
my,
be fun.
My eventual plan was once my wings ran out to try to get into the top of a tree and then basically keep trying to use mobile flourish to push it into the cloud of daggers.
Mhm.
I was just gonna keep sniping it from an impossible distance away.
I also
Ah,
had
spell
I also
sniper.
had a really dumb last resort, which was as an attack, try to get the dancing fruit in its mouth.
Hell yeah!
What kind of save is that?
I don't know. I have no information on it apart from that it is the dancing fruit.
It's fair.
I'm gonna say it's either Constitution, given the fact that it's something you ingest, but more likely it's probably Wisdom.
Oh, it's a con save.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Which, you know.
I guess its effect is biological, which is weird. I mean, that's why I said it was my silly last resort thing and not my upfront this'll work plan.
Aha! I've got this.
That's
Ugh.
The idea of use icy sword I had to pretend I was artist and fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was, no, I gotta kill you.
I get that.
You squished my
Thanks.
friends.
Hey,
And at
buddy.
that point, I would only have to assume that you guys are just dead. So I was like,
yeah,
they're
that's
gone.
why I was acting the way I was. It was very much like they didn't come back. So guess you die.
Hey, question, what does infestation do? I can't seem to find it online.
Oh, that's like from Xanathar, right?
Yay.
Infestation?
Infestation is a druid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You cause a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites to appear momentarily on one creature you can see within range. Target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 poison damage and move 5 feet in a random direction if it can move, and its speed is at least 5. You roll a d4 to determine the direction, and it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Gotcha. Okay.
Weird that it's only 4 directions instead of 8.
Right?
I guess it just does compass.
Yeah. Okay.
It's true.
I guess to make it easier.
All right. Are we all back,
Oh,
by the way?
Second question, really quick. For
Uh-huh.
produce flame, if Lily were to take that and then use it and hook it at an enemy and then miss with that attack roll, how often do you personally think you would be checking to see if it causes a forest fire?
Hmm.
It is the jungle. Forest fires are a
It
bit
is
harder
the
in the
jungle.
jungle.
It's very,
Very
wet,
wet.
like all
Yeah.
the time.
That's
Basically.
entirely fair, but I was more just curious to know how often you would have a spell like Produce Flame have a chance to light stuff on fire, because a spell like Fireball absolutely hits so much in the area it's gonna probably cause a fire, versus Produce Flame, it's like a single tiny little like torch-sized fireball which phases out of reality as soon as it makes contact with something. So
Yeah.
I wasn't as sure on that. I just wanted to know for personal reasons, because that in a setting like this, a spell like that could have a different use. If
Yeah,
you
man.
were gonna
I
say,
mean,
yeah, that starts
I'm gonna be
forest
honest,
fire.
that same line of thinking, I was like, I have burning hands.
Mhm.
I could just 15-foot cone fire, 15-foot cone fire, 15-foot cone fire.
That definitely seems like it'd start a fire for sure, based on personal opinion. But
The main thing is it probably wouldn't spread all that far, because
Yeah.
the amount that it would dry things out versus when it would go out wouldn't be very long.
Sure. I mean, there's like the surface that it's affecting that becomes a question of how far a mundane fire would spread in that area. But like, say, on a ship that's made entirely out of wood, then that might spread farther versus like a very dry forest or whatever. Like, but the main question was, could you use produce flame to target an enemy and have the DM start rolling does this catch everything on fire checks? Because that would change how often the spell was used, for the most part. Just like Buddy's preference, just wanted to know how often he's going to make a spell like that start having environmental
Probably
effect.
not often.
Fair.
Especially from cantrip levels. Most spells that catch a lot of shit on fire usually indicate they're like, and like I think, where did I have it? Flaming Sphere. It's like if it touches shit, it's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
Okay. So yeah, then produce flame might be a good cantrip.
there's also usually like some wording in some like fire spells, like
Yeah,
anything that's
basically.
flammable will catch on fire. And it doesn't seem to have
Create
that
versus
wording.
fire and control
Burst of
flames
flame,
both
yeah.
have that.
Yeah. So this this doesn't seem to.
Weirdly specific with its words, even though it's always in terminology that seems vague enough until you like talk to someone like Jeremy Crawford. He's like, nope, if it says this, it's this. And then you look at it, you're like, that's fair, actually.
It just depends on the context and whatnot.
Fucking. Does this a spell?
Yeah.
Does it say as a spell? Then yes.
Yeah, like,
say that, then
Create
no.
Bonfire is another druid cantrip that specifically has the text, this bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried,
Yeah.
where Produce Flame does not. So that was just what I wanted to check out. So, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you think
Alright.
it would be better to take create bonfire or produce flame then?
We'll
Yeah.
deal with that
Yeah,
later.
That's probably not a break thing.
Yeah. So,
Alright. Getting us back up to an hour and a half, switching us back over, and then a hit and go.
all right.
Hello, chat. Sorry we didn't engage with you guys all that much just
We
now.
missed the Dear Ashley show.
Oh, man. Did diplomacy
Listen, Lancer,
work?
do you think
I feel like diplomacy plus the amount of difficulty in front of them is what did that. Alright. Switching back over. Blip. Reminder that any bit donations, subscriptions, or follows, or what have you, will get you on screen at the end in the credits.
Hell yeah.
Also, you guys might have noticed in the chat, if you're donating bits of amounts, I think it was like less than 500, or if you're giving donations that are less than $5, I think those are the numbers, they're not showing up as much, just to reduce the amount of, like, spam clutter when we're trying to do certain roleplay things. They'll still show up in the event thing, but they will no longer trigger an audio notification, because when I'm DMing anyways, it can get kind of annoying when a serious moment's going on and there's just lines from our series pelting me.
There go my expectations
Yeah.
flying right out the window.
So anything above basically $5 Canadian will still trigger those, but 1 bit will not. But I digress. We are back in.
All right. So it is like 2:30 in the morning, and Azak or Artis suggested that you guys move camp.
Yeah, so we'll try to probably... I'd say, like, let's try to move, like, 20 feet away in any given direction, because that'd give us enough space that it'd be a very wide area to cover to look for us. And then resume, because we don't want to spend too much time moving.
Honestly, if we're gonna unset camp and reset camp, we could get a head start in the day and start canoeing. It's not like there's a lot in the river that's gonna come at us.
If we
you
die by
guys want us
crocodiles, I'm going to remind you that you said that.
All right. You guys want to get a head start on your day then?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Lily, at
Have
one
fun.
point, will need to take a long rest because she has not slept.
Yep, she can avoid paddling or anything and try and nap in the middle of the canoe.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah. Then just try to take a little nap.
All right. So, guys, go ahead and get in there and get in the river at like 2:30 or so.
I can take the front of the canoe since I can see at least a little bit ahead.
Mm-hmm. You guys want to cast like a light or anything, or?
I can do that. I can use to light anything. Do you have any torches or anything, Avelios?
No, but I can just turn my mace into a light.
Yeah, I'll cast it on you just to feel involved.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Cool. All right. Okay. All right.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna bring up, but like, I know we're doing all this,
Actually, I do have
getting a
torches,
light
though.
and all that kind of stuff, but I want to bring up if it's really, really dark out, and there's some lizard brain level like undead kicking around, they might just see a shiny and go for it, and or like any sort of fish or like unintelligent creature might just see a bright light and head towards it. So a light might work against us in this
I
situation.
can help navigate with or without a light.
Yeah, I don't need light at all.
60
For like
feet,
120 feet.
Oh, you're actually better for the job than I am.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I can totally do that.
Okay.
Just
I
get
will
us down.
not cast it then. If you bring up that concern, I'll agree with that, certainly.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll me a survival check. The DC might be higher because it's dark.
Fair.
So
No.
you didn't get the real DC. All right.
I'll aid.
I assume my ribs hindered my ability to see.
It's true.
Yeah. You're just
Ribs-
wincing in pain.
Ribs
the
are known
whole
to do
way.
that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Doop. All right. Okay, so you are, yeah. Due to the darkness, you can't 100. You can see 120 feet, right?
Yes.
Double say, yeah.
Yeah. With all that sight, you still can't like really see like you can only see up until that point, which
Yeah.
is a lot, but you know, not. It doesn't seem to be enough. Your human eyes can't see that far.
Curses.
So
Your human
Where's my human eyes?
So, yeah, you guys are sort of just taking a slower pace due to it being night. So, yeah, you guys don't make it extremely far when it hits about midday.
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 You guys make it about midday, okay? Midday, okay? You get attacked by an adult white dragon.
Good.
Okay.
Attacked by an adult. Goddamn ending stones.
The fuck was that?
That was some sort of strange robot echo.
It was. All right. Yeah, you guys make it. You guys only like travel like half the distance you would normally.
Well, it's distance.
So you get
in
to
any
about
case.
midday.
All right. Am I still asleep? Or
At this point, no. You would have woken up.
all
A
right.
long rest. Long rest. Yeah.
I think when she wakes up, her skin and hair are blue now. She's kind of sad.
Fucking getting rid of the art already. God damn it.
Just fucking tint it.
You should have. You should have been like, "Yo, can you just like give us these different color palettes?" He says, half joking, having done that with Vin multiple times.
Yeah, well. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. I'm gonna reset the fucking initiative here. Boop. Cool. Okay. It is about you've been traveling for about 8 hours, so you guys are going to need to rest at some point, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do I reconcile the fact that I don't want to ever rest again?
Well,
Because frost
I mean, you
giants
can take
come
some
when
points
you
of
sleep.
exhaustion.
I think I'll just do that until I die. That seems like the least stressful way to live.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
cool.
I get that, but it just seems like a really, really like knee-jerk reaction. Maybe just sleep on it and just see how you feel in the morning.
You're right. It's actually, he raises a good point. I'm being really reactive here.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Fucking wakes up the next morning, comes out of the tent. You sly dog! You tricked me!
You caught me sleeping.
Yeah, but you can only tell because you got a clear head.
How
Do you want to take a
dare
quick rest here and press on for the rest of the day while we got sunlight, or do you want to take it for the night?
What I don't want to do is invert our travel schedule and be traveling exclusively at night, because that sounds like a bad idea.
Kids, I'd like to tell you that the voices in my head stopped one day. They never
hang
did.
out for the rest of the day?
I think we've got distance now. I think we could safely hang out without worrying about, being found by our friend.
Mm-hmm.
Our friend?
Oh, I got a friend in me.
You got a friend in me?
You ain't
All right.
never had a friend.
I say never had a friend.
You ain't never had a friend.
But yeah, so I think we'll hang out for the rest of the day, then get ourselves back onto a schedule of traveling during the day, because I don't want to deal with like undead hordes at night.
Real quick, I'm just gonna send you something, Chase. Real quick.
Okay.
Just real quick.
Okay.
Real quick. Alright.
So we should talk sleeping schedule now that we're down another tent.
Yeah.
If we can put Lily and I off immediately, and you guys want to take the first watches, then we should have at least a little bit more room. So you have... How many tents do we have left? We have Artis's, but that's him and Dragon Bait. And we have Azaka's, and we have...
Blake's.
Barely.
So if one takes a watch with Azaka and uses that tent, they take the next watch. Lily and I can take the third tent for the first watch, and we'll be ready to rock for the rest of them afterwards.
One of you roll me percentile.
I want to do it. Do it. Yeah. Rocking that 53.
All right. You just rolled for weather. I was gonna have it be above a 50 sunny, lower than a 50 rainy. So, yeah, for the rest of the day, it seems like it's gonna be clear skies.
Nice.
So, lucky for you guys.
Hooray.
Not a lot of caves to hide in around here.
It starts snowing, and all of us have crippling anxiety during this
I'm
time.
going to bring up the map. I want to look at where we are. We are... Oh, we're there, huh? Oh, we're almost back, guys. Like, we're almost in the clear.
Yeah.
A few days away.
Assuming you guys get through this whole day without like incident or whatever, we might just like streamline it a bit.
Yep, I'm all up for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the minutia of traveling is fun, but like when it's when there's no real consequence attached to it, then
Yeah. Just fucking. She's got a frown now. How dare you?
did you?
That looks really good though.
I
It does look really good though.
I assume there's a Lily Photoshop going on.
Yeah, you put it in general too.
I'll take a look at that after.
Yeah. Okay. So first watch. Gonna roll me a thing here.
You roll your thing there.
Maybe I will. All right. So who was taking first watch again?
So
We can either split ourselves, and then because each of us only need half the night.
Yeah.
It's still like 12 in the afternoon. No.
So basically, what we could do, are we counting Artis and Dragonbait in on this?
Can if you want.
Because if that's the case, what do we have? Each of us can only spend up to 2 hours of our long rest, apart from the elves, staying awake. So in that case, we do have 4 people collectively. So basically, we just need to figure out where we want to slot those 4 people in. Blake, what's your passive perception?
passive perception is double checking. What? 13.
Okay. 13. What's mine? Mine is 15. So we'll ask Artis and Dragonbait, like how well do you guys feel you can keep watch? And try to get like an approximate number from them as well.
Let me see. Dragonbait. Oh, I should make it invisible. There we go. Dragonbait is 13, and Artis is 13 as well.
So everybody is 13 except for. All right. In that case, I don't think there's a whole lot. I don't think it really matters. So between the two elves, who wants to take the first of the watches each night?
I can do it.
It's fair. I can take the latter half.
Okay. So what do you say then we go with Veloci, Lily, Artis, Lily, Blake, Velios, Dragonbait, Velios.
All right.
For
Sounds fine.
And
So-
let's write that down, by the way, because we do this a lot. There actually is a section, the order section, in the party sheet. We should really write this down and just have it. You're the only one I think that can actually mess with that, buddy. But
yeah.
if you go into the party sheet, go to order, you could write down like where we are in these,
Yeah. Okay.
so that we can just quickly reference that in the future. Because we always settle in the same order, but we always end up asking so much.
So, okay. How do I... Yeah, order.
I don't know if you could do double watches for anyone, like how Lily's in 2 and I'm in 2. It'd be the only.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
If
Just
we
on that
so if we can just say 1 for Lily and then 3 for Avelios, and since they're elves, we can just assume that 1 means 1 and 2.
Two.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
Bum.
Veloci would be
Veloci.
1 and Blake would be 3.
Yeah.
3. Okie dokie. I did it.
Nice.
It's in the party sheet and the order thing.
Yeah, if we ever had anybody else in there, we can do that. And when we're on our own, we can just assume basically the same order. Like, there's 2 people at the front of every 4-hour period, and then, like, sections like 2 and 4 would be just Lily and Evelios on their own.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna roll a thing off of my table here.
Do it.
No, I already did. I already did it. So the first watch goes by without a hitch.
Mm-hmm.
Second watch. Wait, wrong table there. There we go. Doop. Okay. Second watch goes off without a hitch.
Alrighty.
Third watch goes off without a hitch.
Yeah. And we're just gonna rock through these till we hit our till we hit town, unless something happens.
Yep.
Okay.
Just gonna roll.
In that case,
Roll 1 for each day.
In that case, I'm gonna go bap bap.
Yep.
There's my food and
Make sure to
whatnot for
use
that
your rations and insect selves for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days.
Alrighty. So then,
That exhausts all my ration.
yep.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4. So then, in that case, that we're just assuming that this is up until we get back to town, regardless of what happens. Cool. Look at us getting back to town like champions.
Like champion.
Like champion.
like champion.
Like champion.
The beautiful bunny.
Da, 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 da.
Why do you da-da-da, buddy? Why do you scare me
I'm
so?
reading a thing that I rolled off.
I don't like that. Da-da-da means there's no information.
Yeah. Boop.
D&D isn't about adventure, buddy. Just give us the soulmonger, we'll smash it on the ground, and we'll be done. I want to win.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sure. Neat.
Good, finally. I'm just saying what we've all been thinking for weeks.
All right. Boop. Okay. So, as you guys are traveling down the river, you guys on the where would they be traveling for? Okay. On the left side of the river,
Mm-hmm.
from your perspective at least, you guys see you see four figures. One seems to be in a red robe, and on either side of him are two humans, seemingly in like sort of guardish uniforms, and one figure behind him you can't really get a good look at. Avelius, you get a fairly odd feeling about him, though.
Hey, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Before we continue much further into this, can you long rest us?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
That's all good.
Massey.
So everybody gets all their spells and hit points and all that good stuff. All right.
Yeah. Of course.
Excellent. All right, now I'm concerned about these people.
All right, cool. And they're walking past you.
I just got a weird feeling about one of them.
Yeah, the one in the back. You get a very bad feeling. Make a perception check.
Evarios. Skill.
You got the feeling that, he doesn't seem to be walking like a normal like person would, almost sluggish. It hits you that you think it is a skeleton.
Oh.
Ooh.
Just traveling with these three other figures.
Let's give those guys a wide berth. I think one of them might be into necromancy.
No complaints here.
Necro what?
Rather than I play. Raising the dead, Lily.
Oh. Scary.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll stay away.
I can't really get close to anyone like that without having to get rid of them.
I appreciate your
bad?
conviction.
Yeah, it makes the world a better place, so I do what I have to.
Well, then why don't we just go over and bop them right now?
I want to make sure you guys get to town first.
With everything that we've been through, we should not pick unnecessary battles.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
they're
avail
walking
us
in the
very
jungle.
much to deal with them right now.
You can just hope for the best. Maybe the zombies or skeletons nearby will take care of them.
Okay.
Unless that's why they're here. But again, not our concern. Currently.
Currently.
All right. Okay.
Heck
Yep,
them.
that's, you guys glide on past them.
Do I notice any? Do they have any like symbols or insignias on them?
Yeah, the one in the red robe does. Seems to have some sort of insignia on the robe itself.
All right. I do my best to
go ahead
try to
and roll
remember
me-
what it looks like.
Yeah, roll me a history check. Yeah. Yeah. You haven't, you can't place the
Don't know what it is.
can't
Yeah,
place the-
I'll try and remember what it looks like and see if I can describe it to someone once we get back to town.
Okay. All right. Guys cruise on past them. They seem to give you just as wide of a berth as you do them. So
Yeah, they do.
they seem to be avoiding you as well.
They know what we's about.
I mean,
They know who we is.
Blake almost single-handedly made a frost giant run away, so I mean,
Yeah. Oh.
no one read further into that.
No one correct that statement.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you guys have a safe rest of your journey.
Oh, what good words!
All right. Boop, 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 boop. 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 All right. I'm going to get rid of these things off of the combat tracker real quick. Okay. Yeah, you guys arrive in town. It is about midday by the time you guys arrive. It is just as sunny. The Port Nyanzaru is very lively, as usual. It actually feels a little bit more lively. A lot more bustling in the streets, like people rushing to get places. Still just as colorful as ever. And yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I think Lily's mind is being blown a little bit.
Yeah, this is your first like taste of civilization. You've never seen this many people at all. Like there are dinosaurs roaming the streets with like halters on them, and other like people like just people riding the dinosaurs, just like almost like horseback, just trotting through the streets. And
Yeah, it's crazy for us too. This is by no means normal.
This is very much this area, and it's also why I'm
is-
very happy we've come here.
Normal for here, but no, just a couple of 1,000 miles. I guess if you go north, it's a little more ordinary. But I guess I couldn't really describe that to you, Lily.
This place looks amazing. Can we explore?
I say we get a place to stay first so we can put some of our stuff down, and let's see if we can go about getting these, hold up, this swole sack of copper pieces and silver pieces. Let's see if we can get this made into something a little more manageable, and then we can split it properly. Then I think we can get some personal stuff done, and figure out what we're going to do next. I also want a bath really bad.
I think Lily's just kind of like bouncing from foot to foot, like, come on.
Is she still in her winter form at this point? Still,
How long? Like, kind of.
That would have been about a week travel.
That was
I
a
think.
week ago.
that was about
Okay.
like 6 days. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
a
If she's
week.
rested since then she's probably back to like her usual green.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You guys have the entire town to go. What's your first destination, you think?
I'd say somewhere to stay. We need to stash this canoe somewhere because I've been carrying it for like a month, and I would really like to put it down.
Okay.
Just put it in a stable where someone would put it.
Where someone puts it.
I'm going to ask Azaka, where are you, I assume that you've got business that you'd like to see to while we're here. Where should we go if we want to find you again?
Oh, you could probably catch me at the Colosseum. I usually like to hang around there and watch some of the fights.
Do you compete?
Not usually. It's not fair.
I'd like
So-
to see you compete.
Wouldn't be much of a fight. But you know, I'll you can catch me during the day there. So
Good to know.
if you want to. I'll leave you guys to it then. I'll get out of your hair. Just come and find me whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Yeah. Pats your head, Lily, and starts walking off.
Have fun at the color, whatever.
Does they like walk like back to you, like one arm raised, like waving?
Oh,
Did you see that GIF that was posted in Nat19 earlier?
I did, yeah.
Which is
She
the
trips.
Yamato, and I walk away, and
walk.
it shows a guy walking away from the back, and then he trips as he's walking.
I walk away. Okay. I'm trying to remember. I know there are like a couple places that you can. I think there are like 2 places you can stay here.
I had there was a place that I'd performed at that I had to deal with.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember the
Rose is
name of it.
something, I think. I remember it sounded like a flower to me, but maybe I'm just misremembering. It's been a while.
It has been a
very long time since we've been here.
It's been a bit. It's been a bit.
In the words of Gandalf the Grey,
I have
no memory of this place.
In the words of Gandalf the Grey,
It's been a while.
It's been a while since I last
In the words of
saw-
Gandalf the Grey, do not tempt me, Frodo! Unrelated, but they're his words.
he did say that.
Yes.
No. No. Where?
Where indeed?
Where indeed?
The answer was inside you all along.
It's true. How correct. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Hold
I'm
on.
doing it. I'm doing it.
Do it. I want.
It was down.
Yes, there it is.
in the
Since I can't
market
remember
yard,
the name of the
right?
fucking I can't remember the name of the tavern you guys were staying at, or the inn. I'm just gonna roll off of this tavern name generator real quick.
Hooray.
It's went through some rebranding while we've been gone.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a couple, anyways.
Yeah. Okay. So there was from your memory, which I'm making up now, Sindra Sylvain, the person who brought you here, told you about 2 particular inns in town. One that was more lively and, I guess, party-centric, and one that was more calm and whatnot. The more lively one is called the Howling Horde, and the second one is called the Roaring Wolf.
All right.
Yeah.
The Howling Horde and the Roaring. Well, I like the Howling Horde. That speaks to.
I do too.
That speaks to Veloci.
That's pretty cool.
I think you performed at the. I think you performed at the calmer one.
I think so, because I kind of made a point of being like, I could add some excitement to. Like, it was either that. What did I
it was
do? I
like
remember I had an ad.
Madam Something's luxury palace, and you're like, well, let's spice that place up.
Yeah. And then I did.
And then you did.
And then they gave me fucking free room and board, because that's how I do as a bard.
True.
Hey. Cool. Oh, cool. Let's see. All right, I'll keep that in mind. All right, so you guys make your way on over to the to which one are you going to?
Howling Horde wouldn't be the one that I did last time.
Right, that's the more lively one.
Heck, let's go there.
Howling Horn? All
I
right.
guess so.
All right. So, yeah, you guys head. I'm gonna say it's probably somewhere in like the Merchants Ward, which is in the more western side of the city.
Okay.
And I think you guys were told about a public. There's a public bathhouse, and there's
Something
also
about
the
Temple of Sunni, if I remember
yeah,
right.
the Temple of Sunni is very beauty centric.
Sunni. Yeah.
It's very Sunni.
So,
There's a public bathhouse. Yeah. Yeah, you guys walk into the Howling Horde, and true to its name, there's a lot of people partying and up. There's a band in the corner playing very upbeat music.
is Lily allowed to be in here?
It's an inn.
It's an inn.
Okay. Cool.
It's not her crowd, but she's allowed to be in here.
Yeah.
And there seems to be a half-elven woman behind the bar, seeming to be taking people's orders and drinks and whatnot. And
Hi, excuse me. I have this big canoe outside. Is there anywhere I can put it?
oh yeah, if you rent a room here, you can use our little storage house there.
How much for all of us? I'm assuming Artis and Dragonbait have their own arrangements. There's 4 of us, so how much would it be for 2 rooms?
2 rooms, that'll be about 2 silver. 1 silver per room.
Per room per night?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put down 20 silver.
20? Oh. All right, then. Are we staying here for a what? I bet
We
you're one of them
might be.
adventurers.
I'd like to pay in advance in case we get caught up in anything.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here looking for fun adventure.
You'll find plenty of that in the jungle. Just make sure you don't have too much fun. Speaking of fun, you're going to be staying here for the next day or so?
Yeah,
assuming
probably. I'm about to park this boat somewhere, and then I was going to head to the bathhouse.
Oh, you might want to stick around for tomorrow then. There's going to be a couple dinosaur races tomorrow.
There's going to be what?
Yeah, I think you got the Leslie's attention.
Yeah.
She just
the big
pushes
old-
past. There's going to be what?
Dinosaur races. It's going to be it's 3 races tomorrow. Is the 4-legged dinosaur races, the 2-legged ones, and then the all-out one.
What do you have to do to compete?
You want to compete? Usually the people get riders. Like, some people hire riders to compete for them. So, you could talk to some of the merchant princes, I guess. But, I don't know how to compete. I've never done it. You can bet on them. You can, it's a lot of fun to watch.
Betting might be fun
Could be
for
an old
now
day.
while I learn how it works, but I really want to ride a dinosaur.
I start like tugging on Veloci's coat.
Do you also wish to ride a dinosaur, you brilliant tiny child?
Yes, but I also have a secondary, perhaps equally interesting proposition.
I think I know where this
Be
is
the
going.
dinosaur.
That's what I thought you were about to say, and I like it.
Just 2 girls giggling
Alright,
evilly to each other.
I've prepaid for 5 days for our room, so we've got some time. I can't see why not.
What kind of dinosaurs can you turn into?
Let me see.
They're baby dinosaurs, by the way.
Nah.
We can't ride the fully grown ones. They're a bit more out there.
Let's see. From this list of wild shape forms I've got, Dimetrodon, Hadrosaurus,
Hadrosaurus. That's what I choose to hear.
a Hadrixsaurus, and I think those are the only ones, at least on this list. I'm not sure if it has expanded since the last time I leveled up.
Your Circle of the Moon, right?
Circle of the Shepherd.
Okay, so yeah, your level would be a little low. I think it's specifically for CR.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. Luckily, the baby dinosaurs have lower CRs.
Nice. Yeah, at this point, I can turn into things with a swimming speed, but not yet a flying speed. And I can be up to CR
level
1/2.
I think if we're looking to race, I doubt we'll need the flying anyways.
Have a really sick advantage, though.
A sky race. Anyways, you guys take care of this. They're with me. You can give them the keys.
All right.
I'll
Hand
be
you
outside
guys
just dealing
2
with my
keys.
boat.
Yeah. Hand you guys 2 keys. And yeah.
Nice.
All right. Is there anything you wanna order? Like a drink, some food, anything?
Well, hey.
I mean,
yeah, I was
I
like,
could,
Velios,
I
if
could
you
go
want
for an ale.
I don't know what an L is, but I want to.
He's gonna take the hardest thing that you have. On me.
I mean, if the lady insists. But canoe first. I'll be back.
And that's the
I'm gonna go
story of
outside.
how Avelios drank a table.
Oh, good times.
A thin ball of adamantine.
All right. Well, if he's having the hardest thing we have, that'll be about 3 silver.
Alrighty.
What do you? You'll
1,
be
2,
getting, I guess, some of the lower tamer stuff.
Myself? I'll also take whatever he's having.
All right, 3 silver.
Alrighty. I had to look my stuff. I'm sorry, we're gonna put nothing in my mouth.
All right.
I'm incredibly tempted to have Blake also drink, but then I'm afraid of the lack of people to supervise Lily.
Well, if it
Apparently
helps,
Lily
if it
also
helps to
drinks
put
it.
you at ease, Lily will also have the hardest thing that's available. 1, 2, 3, done. It's ordered. It's done.
The pact is sealed.
I will take this bullet for you, Lily. Don't worry.
Well, I guess I'll just order yet another one. 1, 2, 3. Well, there's another one for Lily.
And Khan saves a horn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can't serve your daughter alcohol there.
Well, she's.
Oh, why not?
It's an adult thing, sweetie.
She's actually Elven. She's much older than she looks.
Ah.
The hell she is.
I mean,
gives Veloci the dirtiest look.
Go. Yeah. No.
I slowly slide Lily away from Veloci.
You're making a terrible enemy this day.
don't take me away from the bad influence.
Give her back. Give back my daughter.
Oh dear.
I must teach her the ways of the world, of doing things you're not supposed to and never remembering names.
Oh dear. Oh dear. All right.
Where I come from, I just make up everyone's name anyway. They never remember it.
Our lifestyles are compatible.
All right, I'm back. What'd I miss?
They won't let me get her drink.
Oh. I mean, we could get her something when we get back to Waterdeep.
Or we can continue.
I want a drink.
She wants to drink. Who are we to take that from?
Aw,
Damn it, it didn't list the name.
close your sheet and then reopen it and then
I
reopen
don't
it.
know why that
Maybe
makes it
roll
work,
that.
but it does.
Let me try that again.
Oh, for rolling a skill? Yeah, it like leaves your
No.
icon. Another one.
No.
I roll to no.
I roll to know. You definitely know.
I have knowed harder than you can never forget this.
What a weird sentence you just said.
So we should put some of this away, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. If we are doing this now, then we're probably having the baths not today. And someone should take this money from me.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. I hand you a 50-pound sack of copper and silver.
I will supervise all of the things I need to be responsible for.
Add 2007 copper and 731 silver pieces to yourself.
Oh.
And
Can we say that you have them still, and I'll have given them back to you after the fact?
Okay, because I don't stop when I start this part.
Upon handing this colossal sack of coins over, Blake's gonna kind of step over to Veloci. Are you sure you want to hold all those if the goal is to not spend them?
What insinuating?
I'm not insinuating.
Are you saying that they will leave my possession?
Yes.
Based on what?
Based on a gut feeling.
Well, you are incorrect.
Tell you what,
Also, yes, you
Why
hold
don't-
them, but for unrelated reasons.
I am really excited right now. Why don't we put these drinks in our rooms? We'll go and try and figure out how to make this not a giant heavy sack so we can split it up appropriately. And then we can do with our shares as we will. Does that sound fair?
Sure.
What time of day is it right now?
It's about midday.
Okay. Then Blake and Lily are going to go on an adventure to find a bank and to get these coins exchanged while
Alright,
the other half of the party goes day drinking.
I'm gonna learn about commerce.
You're
This is
doing
orb
the
of
worst thing.
currency. You're right.
All right. Well,
I'm going to
Great,
put
you're
the sack in the party inventory.
Excellent.
cool.
A money sack.
The money sack.
The money sack.
That's what the money sack.
Is for.
That's
All
one
right. Blake and Lily will go adventure for a bank.
All right. You do it. I'm not gonna make you roleplay the fucking bank because that'd be so stupid.
That's entirely
I
fair.
didn't update.
You won't let me open a new checking account?
Sounds like
So, how do you want to spend this
second.
today? How do you want to split this up? You want to start a stupid fucking checking account?
The stupidest fucking checking account you got.
All right. So, we
Crap,
set
I
you
didn't
up for a 401k.
Oh, it's perfect.
he said
Tell me, how much do you make a year?
He said he wouldn't, and then he did.
There we go. It's also, I think that's still in the parcel inventory. There's 730 and 2,000. I just added
see
my
it
other
there.
silver piece in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just get
Alright.
that simplified down to the lowest denomination of coins we can get it.
Yep. So
They give you 3 platinum.
Perfect.
That'd be hilarious.
Fight to the death.
You should probably get some denomination of it still in gold, so that there's a
Yeah.
spendable chunk
Yeah,
of it.
for sure. That's I'll go for gold instead of platinum, just because I don't know that we're gonna each get 1 platinum, and then plus, even if we did, it might start to become a problem where
Well, if you do gold, that makes it 20 gold for the copper and 73.1 gold.
yeah, 73 gold and
Because 10 silver,
And
or
1
10 copper to
silver.
silver. Yeah.
yeah.
so there you go.
All right. Hooray!
Hooray!
93 altogether, I think. Yeah. 93 gold,
We're
1
doing
silver.
it. We're commerce gaming.
Yes.
Good job,
There's so
everybody.
much commerce happening right now.
We've made our metal, different metal. Alright, so you guys left us?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this. I still have my gold.
I got my 73 gold.
All right. What are you guys doing then?
Well, I'm hanging out with him, sipping on the one thing I got while he fucking destroys himself, I think.
I'm on round 3 at least. You know, actually, there was one for Lily and Blake, so those are gone too. I will not roll for this. I am intoxicated.
Sure. It is very hard liquor right here. Veloci, I want you to roll me a con save real quick.
I'm just switching my stuff so I can sit down.
I've
been standing the entire game. All right, here I go with rolling my con save.
Nice. Fucking. This doesn't seem so
This
bad.
doesn't seem so bad. Fucking screen wipe. Hey, let me tell you one more thing. It has been 4 seconds.
Mame, it's the middle of the day. I don't want to judge you or anything, but never mind. Hey, do you want another drink?
Come here.
Who
Come
who you talking
here.
to?
You.
Me. All right.
Yeah.
What is it?
I fought a frost giant recently.
Wow, that's That is believable.
There are giant frost people in the forests, and
Oh,
we
I believe you.
encountered one.
Oh, I believe you. That sounds like a real thing.
And I intend to drink to make it go away for a while.
And I intend to drink.
Yeah.
Would you like another drink then?
I would like several more drinks. Can you fill this flask?
Of course I can, dear.
I would love for you to fill this flask and also another drink. And a drink for my friend. And a drink for that guy in the corner.
Are you trying to get me drunk?
Yes.
He does this all the time.
Oh, I believe it.
Never works though. Fucking just like splays out on the bar counter.
The guy you point to, Avelios, he seems to be a gnomish man, and he as soon as you point to him, he's like, "Hey, thanks, man." He starts
thumbs up towards him.
He does start to approach you. He walks over to you. He's like, "Hey, how's it going? My name's LetThemP. How you doing?"
I'm Avelius. I'm doing pretty good. I'm not in the... Which is great.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
This is my friend Veloci.
Veloci!
Oh, it's very nice to meet you, Veloci.
You two.
We have similar names.
We do.
LetThemP Gadarm. How do you guys do?
Drunk.
That's clear as day. Oh man. Hey, you guys seem like very smart. You guys are adventurers, I assume?
Aren't we all?
Only adventurers really get drunk in the middle of the day. So, I was wondering if you guys might be interested in something that might help you out in the jungle there.
This guy just blew my mind.
What a fortuitous meeting of the minds that we're going through here. What do you have to offer us?
So, I'm a bit of a researcher myself. I like to go out and research some monsters and whatnot. And I'm an author. I was wondering if you guys might be interested in buying a copy of my book. It's called Volo's Guide to Monsters.
You have my attention.
What the fuck?
Okay. How much for the book?
It's a measly 50 gold.
You got it.
All right. I knew you were a smart man.
I can tell an honest face when I see one.
Oh my god.
Where's that drink?
Right here, dearie.
Thank you very much. You're a nice lady.
All right.
All right, working on 50 gold. How much are for the drinks?
At this point, probably it's three silver for each. How many drinks you think you're in?
So I had the ones we got earlier. I probably rock. Ultimately, I'm probably gonna rock like another 3 or 4 more, and then the one I got for LetThemP and Veloci.
All right, so that's 3 or 4 more. So
I have 62 after the book.
3. That'll be a 18 silver.
18 silver. Here's 2 gold. You keep the change.
Thank you, dearie. Say, since you guys are such wonderful customers as well, I think we can call ourselves friends at this point.
Absolutely.
I'm friends with everyone.
I can tell. Would you perhaps be interested in maybe some rumors going around? Yeah.
Yes.
Seem like the gossipy types. All right. I'm just gonna roll off of those fucking Chult rumors table here.
Hole.
Oof.
Dragons have been seen in the mountains to the north. A
Rumor
strange
has
man
it that
is...
an elven child raised by a dryad just entered town some time ago. Who knows what strange secrets of the forest she
Rumors
might
of
carry
them.
with her.
Hi, Lily.
Hey, my friend Rayburn is up in the mountains. Could you
Yeah,
go
that's where I was going.
Cascavale?
God, in this? No, dragons. Fuck off.
He begins to inform you that out in the jungle there's some blue
Frost
some
giants.
mist that travels through the jungle with like a blue tinge to it. Tells you that it spreads a fever that drives people mad.
Oh,
Oh Jesus! All right,
this Butch's buddy reading it, being like, "Oh God, that's horrible. Why are we in this place?"
"Oh God, this is awful." He tells you this. Cholt had many kings and queens, but none more beautiful than Queen Zalcore. Thousands of warriors killed and died for her. But the only memorial of her reign is in the garden palace of Nengalore, which lies near the eastern shore of the river Olong, north of Lake Luo.
Wasn't that a fun bit of information?
Did you write this book?
I did write this book.
Oh, can I have your autograph in it?
Of course you can. Make sure to tell your friends.
Oh no, I totally will. I got so many people in Waterdeep who'll be so jealous.
Oh man. Hey, if you could tell everyone you know in Waterdeep, once I officially like publish this and whatnot, it's gonna be so great.
You know,
Yeah, no, I'll spread the word.
I have some wizard friends that might be interested in this.
You guys have a hardcover of the Volo's Guide, and it'll actually help you out in the when you come across some monsters that are in the
bet it will.
that are actually in the Volo's Guide to Monsters. You'll get the you won't get like their stats and whatnot, but you'll get like
little
the
blurbs about them.
Yep.
You
So-
get in-universe approximations of things.
Exactly. So
Fucking
yeah.
player me's like, holy shit, it's this guy. Veloci me's like, he's a gnome.
He's a gnome. If you guys want to roll history checks,
I
you
mean,
can. Because
I'm not okay. I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it with disadvantage for two reasons. One, I'm intoxicated. Two, Veloci doesn't do names, so.
oh, that's fair. You're intoxicated anyway. You would have disadvantage in the first place.
I mean, that's why I said,
Yeah,
you know, the first is I'm intoxicated. The second is it
Yeah.
wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I'm just saying it would have parsed in anyway. But, nice gnome boy.
Good gnome boy.
yeah. Alvelius, you have no clue. Veloci, no clue.
He wrote this book. That's where I know him from.
Yep.
Don't you write
He's
books? We say, having bought a book.
Wait, what'd you say?
Don't you buy books? She says, having just bought a book.
Sometimes, but you know, not as much. I will be right back. I gotta pee real bad.
Roger.
Be right back.
Can't believe we made it back to the city. I expected somebody else to die on the way back. I'm gonna be totally honest.
I mean, it nearly happened.
It's true.
One more squeeze and we would like Bentley toothpaste.
I know.
But like actually, like his teeth would be paste.
I was really hoping that I could cry
Pasted
enough to
teeth.
make her think like maybe I'm the asshole. But
Yeah,
that was not working out.
things don't normally jump to that conclusion once they've made up their mind.
I used the power of guilt to drive the trust giant away.
Guilt and the various threats surrounding it.
Yeah, I was banking on the idea that like she doesn't know I'm lying. She just thinks I'm lying.
I think earnestly, if it had continued fighting, we probably would have had at least one casualty.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we would have fucked.
Indeed. Coming up on the
Quiet.
last half hour as per the timer.
I can't believe that you guys met such a famous person as Nice Gnome Boy.
I love Nice Gnome Boy. That's what we're gonna tell you. We're gonna be like, this is Nice Gnome Boy's Guide to Monsters.
This is Vivaldi's Guide to Classical Music.
Perfect.
There we go. How you doing, chat? I'm gonna look at chat while Buddy's gone. What's up, chat? How you doing? Teeth wouldn't turn to paste. The paste would be your organs. I mean, yeah. I mean, literally, they wouldn't turn to paste, but you know.
Oh, it's because I said literally his teeth would be paste.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man. You gotta just turn him into a powder, and then enough of his blood juices will mix in with them, and you get teeth paste.
I was going to donate $5 that Veloci and Blake were gonna die. The kind of bet where I donate if I'm wrong and nothing happens if I'm right. First entry is then called Death Kiss. Wonder what it does. Huh. I was kind of a part of me earlier. If we'd had more room to trick the Frost Giant, I was gonna try to point them towards the fucking
The frog people.
yeah, the frog people, but it just really didn't come up. And like by the point where we were, because we were so far away from it, I was like, it wouldn't be reasonable to say like, oh yeah, they're like, we left his body like a month that way. So I was like, a couple days that way. I mean, my lie didn't work regardless, but I didn't want to make it too ridiculous.
I get that.
I was also very much banking on the fact that it's a tiny person ring, and I was gonna be like, fucking, you can't tell if this is magical. You could probably barely see this.
Yeah, just trust me on this.
I imagine it being a magic ring, though, there's a strong possibility that it would just change shape for whoever was using it. Magic armor tends to do that. Yeah.
The benefit, magic armor is quite literally one size fits all.
Yep.
Unless it's the ones that are like, no, you have to be a dwarf.
Yep.
Or, fuck you.
Then they still do shift, but only for that race and in very minor ways. Well, Buddy's dead.
No.
I remember when he first left for the bathroom years ago.
Years ago.
You know, it is Tomb of Annihilation. Just going to the bathroom can be lethal.
Little did we know the Tomb of Annihilation was the toilet. Frost Giant versus Frog Empire. There's a part of me, I'm certain that the Frost Giant probably would have won, but just due to the sheer like number of things hitting it, I wonder if they'd manage to whittle it down and take it down.
That'd be amazing.
Because even like, if it's like 30 or 40 creatures all doing even like 1d4 damage per round, there's a chance that they can overwhelm one large creature as long as they can do the damage.
It's true.
Was Buddy ever really alive? Oh, that's just commentary on his life, isn't it?
Buddy died 40 years ago.
Don't buy mysterious books from people you've never heard of. I'm sure we've heard of Volo at some point or another. We just didn't... I mean, yeah, we probably just didn't dedicate him to memory.
It could have been a blank book for all I care.
Yeah, man.
Oh no.
He's my new gnome friend, and he wanted me to buy it.
Next time we do this game, because I have the Lily art, there will be Lily art on screen, as well as any other art that comes our way by then. She'll also be in the next thumbnail.
Yay!
Next game is the game Lily dies then, clearly.
Yeah!
Turns
Welcome
out the
back.
dino races are way more hardcore. It's like the end of Grease.
Alright, gonna close this now.
Velociraptor spikes in its ankles, stabbing it while you're running.
Buddy, we just passed the 30-minute to timer end mark.
Okay, perfect. Okay. You guys want to keep going? Just do some fun things in town for a bit.
Well, we need to. Let's see. We need to resolve being drunk. So, okay. So I think the main thing of like, should we keep going tonight? Basically revolves around. Do we know what we're going to do next? We know that we're going to do dinosaurs and whatnot, but I'm talking more like post dinosaurs. What are we doing?
I know we got to report the frost giants and figure out what we're doing with artists.
And what were we doing at the bank? Have we resolved that yet?
Oh yeah, that got resolved. Like
that was all off screen.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That was all just you had this much money in copper. It has been. We've moved some decimal points for you.
What is it? 23 gold, 2 silver, 5 copper each. Looks like.
Yeah, I think I accidentally typed GP instead of CP.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. All right, I didn't mark that down when it was happening because when I was sitting,
60,
so I'm gonna do that now.
83.
Yeah. Sorry, how much gold?
It's in the chat in the
23, 2 silver, and 5 copper.
Gotcha.
Yeah, look at us with our money.
We have so much of that.
My God.
We could stay here for like a year and live
But you know,
mildly
Cinder's probably
comfortably.
gonna die.
We do have a lot of money.
But yeah, our friends will all die probably if we do that.
We do have currently in game more money than a lot of people in the Forgotten Realms ever actually see.
I was thinking about, this is totally a tangent, but I believe in a good day should make about 1 gold piece if they're doing well as an average citizen. Anyone making more than that is doing, because I think that's the expense per day chart for like comfortable or modest living.
It's about that. An average person never sees more than like a few thousand gold in their life.
Did we complete any sort of quest that would give us any sort of extra works? I don't believe we have.
I don't believe so.
We did Azaka's thing, which gave us her services.
Which gave us Azaka.
Yeah.
It's cool that happened, but based on the fact that we've been out there for about a month, and then we got about 23 gold pieces each. So far we're at a loss compared to just like running a market stall.
You technically
Well, to be fair, our goal isn't to make a profit.
I mean, you're right. It's just kind of funny.
We're trying to A, end a curse, and B, get our whatever magical item we end up deciding on whenever we complete this. And depending on what we ask for, that at once, its gold value may be worth more than this entire fucking adventure.
That's probably true.
But, yeah, we're...
You guys technically completed the Find Artist Simber quest.
This is true.
do we get an experience reward for that at least?
You did. I think you already did.
Go.
So.
I will note, if we want to try to... you know what? Never mind. It's mine.
Okay.
The Ring of Jumping isn't going anywhere. I'm not going to offer that we try to sell that. That's my thing. However, Nolzur's Marvelous Pigments, which still has 2 uses left, that's a pretty high-end item.
You have more than 2 uses left.
Yeah, it has a certain amount of space. It can use.
We have 50% of the paint left then. So
well, you have more than that probably because a trapdoor barely used any of the paint.
But we used the initial use on Yang Yang.
Yeah, you didn't use all of it.
Yeah, that would have been a statue, because she's one of them, but a little bit bigger, so she'd only be a couple feet.
Oh, geez.
Yep.
Each pot of paint is only sufficient to
still have a lot of it.
Did we ever go over how many pots were here?
I think
There
it
are
was
4.
4? Oh my god, then we've probably only used, less than a pot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Holy
you have a lot of
shit!
nothing.
I'm not even gonna... Yeah, oh my god.
You could sell it for a lot, but
We have, we have enough paint to cover almost 4,000 square feet.
Huh.
Wait.
It's great for shenanigans, like drawing a doorway in a wall and it actually being a door.
How strong is it? Does it can't create anything with the strength of stone, can it? It ends up being pretty flimsy.
It can create stone, I think. It just can't create anything worth money.
Yeah.
Let's see. The object looks authentic, but inspection reveals it's made from paste, bone, and some other worthless material. So we can't draw a castle into existence then.
It would be very unsound, structurally speaking.
Yeah.
Because I believe that's strictly looking at gold piece value. If you try and draw like a gem, is what that's talking about. You could assumedly make stone, although I think even 4,000 square feet wouldn't be enough to draw the full castle, because you'd be working in cubes with the castle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well,
It'll just take a heckin' long time.
I'll have a lot.
The thing is, you don't gotta actually draw the. You don't actually have to like draw it in 3 dimensions. You just have to draw it, and it will spring up. It specifies that the final product can be up to 10,000 cubic feet. For a pot. So we have 40,000 cubic feet that we could work with. I'm just saying that if we ever want to, like, if we're ever in the jungle for a while and we want to make a house,
Just make a house.
Just put up a new hag residence, rent it out, become landlords.
I bet we could sell even one of these pots for a lot of money. If we ever need money. Not that I'm saying we need it right now, but like,
I'd be cool with selling it.
I think the value comes from like the sort of the set, like not just the paint is magical, but like the instrument you use it to draw with.
The paint that flows from the brush. Ah, yes, the brush is required. So if we decide to sell this, we have to sell it as a unit. You know what? I think its use, especially out there, because it could give us cover, is important. So let's keep it. Just because, what if we're ever out there and it starts like storming? We could like make a silo.
Yeah, good.
True.
All right, we'll hang on to this then. And if we ever need
Very
just
good
a
item.
huge influx of money, then we can sell like whatever's remaining. Do we have any other commerce-related activities? I have a. Oh, by the way, I have a scroll of commune with nature. Is that on my spell list? One sec.
I don't think so.
Well,
Got a shiny gem we could probably try.
communism.
Okay, spell of commune with nature. Lily.
Druid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Druids.
Yeah, Lily could use it.
Do you want the spell of commune with nature that I have? A scroll of it. I can't use it, but you would be able to.
Maybe. I could. That's like a fairly high level spell, right?
Fifth
Yeah.
level.
Yeah. It's,
But you could use the scroll to cast it the once if you wanted to.
yeah. Yeah, maybe. Either. Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. I mean, my question is less of a question. You're the only person in the party that can make use of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you don't want it, then we can get rid of it. Well, sell it.
Sell it. That's pretty
Chuck
much.
in the ocean.
Can I just drop this on you? No. Could you go ahead and just, buddy? Could you move that from my inventory to Lily's? It's easier for you to do it because you can just drag between sheets.
It's true. I can. Where is it? There it is. Boop.
Okay. While we're in town, I would also. Yeah.
Y'all wanted to go to the Temple of Suni for, or at least Evelios did, to take a bath.
Oh yeah.
And there's the dinosaur races the next day. Azaka is just hanging out at the Coliseum there.
I have some gems I want to sell.
Yeah, I've got one too.
Oh, same actually.
The small gem and the shiny gem.
Yep.
Kodama motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Also the Onyx figurine, which I still have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of things to turn into other things. Like
To turn into shiny coins.
And a
Yep.
gold
You
ring.
guys
Spend
could,
on yet more ale.
You guys could go to like the probably the Grand Souk. Wait, which one was that? Oh yeah, the Grand Souk. You could sell those items there.
Can we sell them at market value, or do we need to take a reduced cut?
You're probably gonna take a reduced cut, just because it's a marketplace and bargaining is a whole thing.
Yeah. Can we assume that we're doing like stuff over a couple day period if we're like selling and whatnot, just so that we don't have to overschedule ourselves?
We prepay for 5 days. So
Yeah.
we have
Yeah, you
a bit
guys
of leeway.
prepaid for a while to stay here, so you can if you want. However long you want to stay here is up to you.
Okay.
I will remind you guys that y'all are on a time limit.
That our friend is gonna die.
What is our time limit again?
You don't know for sure.
It's-
Basically, the time limit is
How
before
long
she
lives.
dies.
I see.
Yeah. So,
Although if we break the curse and bring her back, she still loses.
You're not
if-
wrong.
I mean, that's technically correct.
Make that happen.
So, okay, so at least the
Hope
next
soul
day,
longer doesn't devour her soul.
I'd probably like to find the same sort of person to buy the gold ring, small gem, shiny gem, and onyx figurine because they all seem to be in the same general sort of category of items.
Okay.
Should I make a persuasion check on any particular merchant to try to
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. Yeah.
All right. Honk. I would not be intoxicated by that point, I would think. However, I
They're
will
both
say
the
that they're
same
both
thing,
16s. Yeah.
They're both the same thing. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna take the intoxicated thing off of you real quick.
What how do I manage to sell these? Like what percent cut am I getting off these?
Let's see. What are you trying to sell? The
Small gem, shiny gem, gold ring, and onyx figurine. A collective value of 180 gold pieces.
All right. You'll get 165.
That's pretty good. Makes sense.
I want to sell my shiny gem.
I
What
wanna
do you
sell
give
my
a guy at the church? I'm a good. Look at me. I'm Mavelius.
What if I try to sell your shiny gem for you?
You
Since
want to sell my shiny gem for me?
could I?
Are you drunk? While this is happening?
I'll sell your shiny gem for you.
Okay, here you go.
I feel like you maybe have better things to do. Can
Can
I
you
include
sell
the?
mine too? I don't know how to do it.
Yes, I will absolutely exchange it for money for you.
Hands her money. She's like, "Do I eat this?"
Okay, can I try to throw that extra 100 gold worth of that into the same deal?
Not the same deal.
Damn!
Roll another persuasion check.
All right, here I go.
What?
Did
That's
better.
All right. How much gold was that collectively?
That one was 100 gold.
100 gold. I'll say 90. You got out of that.
Okay, 10% cut. That's more than fair. So you two, here's what we're gonna do because I'm a butthead. I'm gonna give you each back 40 and take 5 gold from each of you as an intermediate fee.
Thanks, Pelosi. You're a great friend.
I assume this is stuff I want.
Yes. Hang on to this. If you want to do fun things in the city, like buy new clothing or bet on the dinosaur races, you can give these coins to people and it will be worth a certain amount of whatever they have to give you.
So it's like trading?
Exactly.
Okay, I think I get that.
It's like, imagine that each of these coins is worth a certain amount of natural resources. Like, imagine that this gold one, for example, is worth like 10 meals of food. So if you give it to somebody, it's as if you're exchanging that to them for however much they think that's worth to them.
So everybody just decides that these coins are worth something because we said so?
That's right. Everybody collectively agreed that they represent a greater value.
That sounds like a potentially fragile system.
Well, in our case, it's actually based upon a pretty stable flow of resources. Instead of representing gold, it literally is gold. So in this particular case, it's worth exactly what it is. It doesn't represent a non-existent resource that we otherwise don't have access to and have long since exceeded. But certainly in another system, it may be a incredibly fallacious system of currency, yes.
Okay.
You want to go
What?
buy food? Go buy food.
I'ma buy things.
Yeah!
Get yourself some street meat.
Economics. Fucking, she just like tosses the tosses the 1 platinum that she made off of you two into the air and catches it. Yeah.
Did it.
Hey, I got you guys a really good value for those. That's fair.
Oh, I mean, Valios, even if he knew, he wouldn't care.
And Lily barely understands what just happened.
No, that'd be -10.
So good.
That's too much. By the way, could I I would like to cut down 200 of my gold and exchange that for 20 platinum.
Sure.
Okay, just to lower that.
Lower the weight that you're carrying.
Because
basically.
the general idea, I looked it up a while back just because I was curious. The general idea is that for every 10 coins that you have, you're carrying another pound. So I don't want to...
Oh, I thought it was
No,
50.
you don't want another 20 pounds on you.
Yeah, I looked it up because Buddy and I were talking about stuff making his character, and we found a cube that cost 10 gold, and I was like, I wonder how much it would cost if... No, it was 20 gold or something, and I was like, I wonder how much it would cost if you just, like, the cube weighs a pound. Could you just, like, take 10... Like, how much gold could you take to a blacksmith, have them melt it down, have a solid gold cube? Would it be comparable in price? And I was like... Looked it up. Apparently, the agreed upon amount is around 10. I was like, cool. So you could get a pound of gold coins, which is 10, melt it down, give them 1, and still have 9 more fucking gold than if you bought this useless cube.
I thought it was 50 gold coins to a pound.
That's...
Because,
It might be. That's not the information I found, though.
Anyway.
Stupid, useless cube.
All right.
Is there a place to buy like magic items and stuff?
Depends on the magic item you want. Like, this place is run by the Merchant Princes, as you all know. They all sell a different set of different like items and whatnot. There's, let me actually look at this real quick.
I did it. I sold things.
You did it. I'm so proud.
How much
There's
commerce happened?
there is... How do you pronounce her name? Fuck, it doesn't say this one. Okay. I'm just gonna fucking take a wide swing at this real quick. There's Akina Afa. She deals in weapons, shields, traveling gear, rain catchers, saddles, wagons, canoes. You can buy +1 items from her. Well, specific +1 items from her, actually. You can buy +1 ammunition. You can buy a +1 shield, but it has to be wooden. You can buy a +1 dagger or a +1 Ikolwa. It's a special weapon.
What kind of weapon
I
is that?
believe you.
What kind of weapon?
Yeah.
It is a... trying to find if it's like martial or something.
I mean, like, is it like a blade weapon? Is it a...
Yeah, it's a bladed weapon.
Cool.
It has a thrown range of 10 feet to 30 feet. It's called Yikolwa. Okay. It's a simple melee weapon that is a traditional weapon of Chultan warriors. A Yikolwa consists of 3-foot wooden shaft with a steel or stone blade up to 18 inches long.
Okay.
Yeah. Normally it costs 1 gold piece and deals 1d8 piercing damage.
Not that I want one, but interesting.
It's cool.
So, yeah. By plus... Oh, yeah. Yeah, +1 shield, +1 dagger, +1 ammunition. From her, let's see who else is around here. Oh yeah, you can buy animals from Ifan Talaroa. Yeah, he deals in beast and beast training. Let's see. This is Jessamine. Can't say what she's about. She deals in like plants and whatnot. Let's see. Oh, there's Jobol, who deals in like guides and sell swords.
We dealt with him before, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's Coyote, who deals in fruit, wine, ale, tej, oil, perfume, and insect repellent. There's Wakanga Otomu, who you have dealt with before. He was the dude who was friends with Sindru Sylvain.
Ah.
Yeah. You can buy potions from him. You can buy spell scrolls from him. Yep, that's him. And last, you can. Oh, when you were selling your jewels and stuff, you would have had to deal with Xanthi. She deals. She deals in gems, jewelry, clothes, and armor. So,
Anything magical or just like mundane stuff?
seems to be mundane. Yep. Gems, jewels, colorful cloth, and non-magical leather, studded leather, and hide armor. Okay, yeah. So, yep. That's unfortunately all the magic items around here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to buy, Lily?
I don't know. I was just kind of curious what there was. Like, maybe not a weapon or armor, but like just magic items that like do interesting utility things.
None of that around.
But, yeah. I guess she could probably use a wooden shield, possibly.
Do you have proficiency with shields?
Yes.
Aha.
She weirdly has a lot of proficiencies that make me question how she got them.
You're an elf, right? I think I think elves normally get like a base set of them from their training, despite the fact that you
Yeah.
didn't really come from like a traditional elven society or anything.
Yeah. I know how to correctly use a scimitar.
Somehow.
Somehow.
You can never use it, though, because you're a druid and they're made of metal.
I think it's just metal armor.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think.
Time to play everyone's favorite game, Scimitar and Consequences.
In either case, you wouldn't use a scimitar.
It's fair.
But yeah. Yeah, wooden shield might. Like, what would those cost?
You'd have to ask her.
What do those cost?
All right. Here's a picture of her, if y'all are interested.
That nose.
Yeah. Yeah. She's also covered in face is covered in a lot of like scars and whatnot.
Well, you do you, lady. Clearly had a life.
She was one of the she's won numerous gladiatorial contests.
Oh.
Yeah, she's won so much that she became a merchant prince. So,
Damn.
I beat people up so much that now I sell good.
or like she's used her winnings to
Fund
to
her
finance
merchant
her.
empire.
Yep. So she's real cool. I like her a lot.
Neat. She got out before she died. I'm proud of her.
Yeah.
She turns to you, Lily. She's like, well, a regular wooden shield would be not that much. Were you interested in buying one of the magical ones, or?
I like magic.
Well, it's a unfortunately a pretty penny, about 450 gold pieces.
Okay. I don't think I have that many monies.
Oh, it's okay, little one. Come back when you do, and I'll find the best wooden shield I have for you.
Okay. Thank you, though. Just skip out.
All right.
I like turn into a giant spider for no reason and walk away.
Does anybody else have any merchanting needs they need to see to?
I believe we were looking for someone to sponsor us in dino racing. And
Yes.
I heard that the merchant princes were the ones to do that.
My point on that is we have 4 minutes till timer.
Y'all right about that, is my
How
counterpoint.
correct of you.
I don't know how complicated dino racing is going to be, but I feel like it's
All right.
probably more than 4 minutes complicated.
Most
That's
likely.
fair. What if I gave Akane Alpha like finger guns and was like, you know you want to, and then rolled a persuasion check? Would that work?
You can certainly try.
That's a very in-character thing for Blake to do.
That sounds very.
He's notorious
very
for his finger guns.
Bam.
Go ahead, roll me. Persuasion.
Also, apparently you are
sir.
correct, Darren.
All right,
The 50 coins thing.
there you go.
Yeah, I was looking around. I think it's a first edition that it was 10 to a pound.
Ah,
She says, "I'm sorry. I already have a husband. I appreciate the offer, though."
So,
Goes back to her business.
all right.
So you guys want to go have that bath?
Ivelios.
Sure.
Not in the same room.
But you're not saying it.
Listen, I am not nearly drunk enough for that.
How is that possible?
I'm not nearly drunk enough for that. Takes out flask.
Let me work on it.
The overall answer is yes.
I mean, if you guys don't feel weird, I guess. I just want the bath.
Oh, no, fucking first bath in like a month? Absolutely.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
am
we're
curious about these baths.
Oh, Lily, you're gonna love
We
it.
just like put Lily into the bath and like out emerges like a fully grown, beautiful, like voluptuous elven woman.
Turns out Eladrin can only shed in hot water.
I was gonna say, are we implying that she's one of those like just soak in water for a while kind of things? And just, like,
She's just like
hydrated?
so melty that she's short and like gross and
As she
childlike.
dries out, she slowly becomes smaller again.
I retain a lot of water, apparently.
apparently.
It's also at the Temple of Suni, which is, I think, an interesting trip. I don't know if any of you have ever been to one, but normally they're usually shrines. I've never seen a full temple to her. It's like beauty and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Cool. I think that sounds fun.
It does. What a good thing to do.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on
Will
Dragon
they
Ball
make
Z.
it to the place where there's water?
We have a minute.
They won't. All right. And that's where we're going to end it. Y'all are about to go to a bath.
Oh,
voice
Valiant
of cliffhanger.
Suspenseful of plot twists.
walks toward. He sees steam coming out of the building. Joe just doon 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 round about.
Next time, I'll probably spend some time trying to like look for places to buy some potions and stuff. But beyond that, fucking dinosaur racing, man. Let's bet all our money.
Hell yeah. Let's fix some dinosaur races.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man. Have fun with that.
All right.
Like, it'll be fun. I'll turn into a really fast dinosaur. I'll win like a bunch of races, and then I'll throw the final one when everyone, like when the odds are super stacked in my favor, and we'll make like $1 billion gold.
So, buddy,
Uh-huh.
quest experience and such.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, y'all haven't completed any quests.
We brought back artists.
We found him.
You were already awarded the experience for that.
Oh, I did not know.
Yeah, we
true.
got it when we fought.
When you fought Zandala.
No,
What about for the giant?
that's true.
That wasn't a quest.
That was
What about
that
because
was
we're
an
the goodest
encounter.
boys?
It was an encounter.
Uh-huh.
You're right.
We survived.
Oh
which
yeah, I
is
need to
really
add.
impressive.
I need to add Volo's Guide to Monsters to my inventory.
Indeed.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna give myself one experience.
I'm worth it.
Your daily single experience.
There, I did. I gave myself 1 experience.
Good job.
That's my.
I'll go ahead and take it out later.
No.
One experience it was.
One experience.
In that case, in about a minute, I'm gonna do our credits. So I'm gonna close down the fantasy grounds here. Anybody that wants to get in those credits,
You've just been getting your
time.
ultimate lilies up.
I made them earlier, but I didn't want to distract from the game.
What?
He added 2 more, the other 2 seasons for Lily.
Oh. Bah.
Beautiful.
This
I like
game.
the autumn one.
Mm-hmm.
Does the subscription get you in the credits? Yes. Any bits or
Donations,
any bits, donations, follows, or subscriptions during this particular session count into the credits. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll them. Here come the credits.
Roll credits.
Here they go.
Do it.
Thanks to these people for helping to support the stream. It actually does help a lot because the money that we make during the streams goes to things like paying for the Google Drive and for like bills and utilities and the artist
and the artist.
And the artist Simber.
I
And the
read
artist Simber.
I read subscribers and resubs. Oh, there was quite a few. There was those people right there. Aaron, thanks.
Hey.
Oh, Chaos got in right there at the end. I'm gonna roll them again just so that Chaos can be in them. There we go. Here they come. I also like the setup I have on stream for them. I think it works out well visually.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Look at you people. Look at these good people. Helping
Clearly, you
support
need to
this
sync
stream.
it up to the freaking mouthy melody.
And pictures of
The
cute
piano kicking up.
and pictures of cute lesbian demons.
No, it's
how
lesbian demons. They have to be lizard lesbians.
Oh, I see.
Those damn lizard lesbians.
All right. Well, I suppose we'll be seeing you guys next time, and by next time I mean I don't think we're playing this
Are
Saturday.
we doing another chatty Saturday?
I'll probably run by everybody tomorrow if they want to run game on Saturday, and I'll ask Carrie if she cares again. I feel like the answer is going to be that Carrie cares, but we'll see what
I
happens.
think Bread is also slightly for missing this one as well.
Again? I guess she is in the middle of
yeah.
finals, isn't she?
Yeah, she's all over the place. I think it's right around the end of it because I think her spring break is starting soon.
Okay. Well,
She's having a time.
in any case, we will see you guys on Saturday for something. We'll see you then.
Something.
Mwah.
Mwah.